Fuck, hello? Holy shit. Oh, never mind, I'm retarded. Oh god, what the hell, bro? Oh god. Uh, I guess that was an oops on my part. I'm like, oh, chat, hello? Why is somebody talking in the chat? Where is everyone? But it's like, oh, never mind. No, never mind. I just forgot to unmute myself. Womp womp. Rain? No, not rain. That's just my fan. Uh, I really need to invest in like a new air conditioner. Yeah. Are you serious? The Jisanji fangirls are getting angry over this month. Yes. Yes, we are actually serious because as you can see on the screen right now, it's supposed to be a different month. You know, it's supposed to be a different month this month. So, you know, you're not supposed to talk about anything else because if you talk about anything else, you're oppressing gay people, you're oppressing the LGBT community, and you are in support of the fascists that's trying to, you know, ruin the lives of the marginal fucking disenfranchised minorities that is happening all over the world. That's me, by the way. I'm disenfranchised. I'm a minority. Yeah. Womp womp. Hi, popular weeb. Hi. Welcome to the stream. So anyway, the reason why this is here is because of this. Based. Oh, I guess AC Fund. Oh, tacos, burritos. I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you, dude. Yeah, I'm actually thinking of. So my roommate and I. Actually, let me explain like our dynamic, okay, and like our roles in the house and where we sleep and shit like that, okay. So, I know I said sorry, my manager, not my roommate. Sorry, my manager, right? I know I said that she's my roommate, but actually she's not my roommate. It's more like a housemate, okay? We're renting a house, and the rent for the house is like $350, okay? $350 is the rent per month. And we have two separate rooms. We have two separate rooms, and then we have an office bill. Okay, wait, sorry, no. We have two bedrooms, one extra bedroom, so 3 bedrooms in total, or 3 rooms in total, and then there's the living room and there's the kitchen. My roommate obviously takes the other room, I take the other. Her office is actually in the living room, and my office is in the separate room that's like extra. And unfortunately, this part of the house doesn't really have like any like good it doesn't have any good airflow because it's in a confined box. I wanted to originally buy an AC to get into it, but unfortunately, it's like a closet almost, right? So it's super hot, it's super fucked up, and that's why sometimes when I record, you might hear an echo, or even if I turned my fan to a volume that's not that loud, you can still hear it. Yeah, because I'm basically in a closet, like in a very small closet. Yeah. Deanna's a manager, Pirate getting married, Rima in shambles. True, Rima, that single, what's it called? That, sorry, well, technically, yeah, I'm still gonna call it maidenless, yeah. You're in a closet? No, not really, but it's in a confined space where there's not that much airflow. So what I do is that I often leave the room open. I leave the door open and have a fan on just so, you know, I don't die or something. And it's what makes it especially worse is obviously my PC generates heat. So if my PC generates heat, the room gets you know, sweltery, and I don't like it. That's why you can hear my cats sometimes come in here. You can hear my roommate come in here. Yeah. Rima doesn't seem to be a fan of men anyway. That's fine. It is the gay month. Yeah. Dian is never coming out of the closet. Sure, dude. I'm never coming out of the closet. I might as well buy an AC. Anyway, here's my contribution to Pride Month, okay? Here's my contribution. Imagine the smell. I actually clean my office like once every 2 weeks. So I'm not that like, you know, it's not that smelly. Anyway, look at this, okay? This is my contribution for Pride Month. I feel so shit, I said like 3 days ago. I'm fine now. My esophagus feels so dry and prickly and weird. Like a guy ejaculated into my throat and the cum dried up inside and left my vocal cords, vocal folds all crusty. Can't even work on a video. Yep. This is my contribution. So, you know, I support the gays. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I support the gays. I support the homos, okay? I love the homos even. What would even say that I, you know, I'm almost I'm not gay, but you know, homos. He really walked into that one intentionally too. Intentionally. The landlord allows installing the AC. Yeah, the landlord. Yeah, the landlord is okay with it because I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I think my landlord doesn't really care about this particular property. Um, our contract states that any upgrade that we'll have in the house will be permanent. Like I can't just like for example, if for some reason I want a shed constructed nearby, or like whatever the case might be, like I'm going to modify the house in some sort of way. I can't take it or change it with me. But like installations like air conditioners, um, not UV, sorry. What's it called? Solar lights, among many other things. I can't take it out, so I'm okay with that. Yeah. I appreciate the lesbians in 1080 and 4K even. Oh, true. True. I do too. That doesn't sound good for your mental health. I'm okay with it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I think I told you guys, right? Like, even back in my hometown, before when I started streaming. Actually, I think I have a picture. Actually, I should probably post that in Twitter sometime. But the thing is, even back then, like back in 2020, 2023, I was already living in a closet. Yeah. I was already living in a closet. Our house back then only had one air conditioner because we weren't rich, but we weren't broke either, but we were like lower middle class, right? Uh I had to share like a big room with like the rest of my siblings, and that entire room had only one AC. But because we wanted like some sort of privacy, we all had to like at least my aunt and my mom back then, we had to install like big plywood dividers in each of our rooms, with like the top part having like a small gap in to let the air conditioner come through. Yeah, like Shrek's closet from Somebody's Gonna Told Me. I forgot how big that is. Shrek's closet. This is huge. This is huge. What do you mean? Hold on. Walk-in closet. I think a walk-in closet is like... No, not this one. Not this huge. Not this. These are too huge. What the fuck? Oh, okay. I guess this. My office and my room currently is this big. Hold on. I'm gonna... It's this big. Like almost this big. It's not that big. It's not that small either. Yeah. How about walk-in closet small? Wow. Dude, okay, all of these are bigger than mine. What the fuck? All of these are... Yeah, I guess this is what my room... This is how big my room used to be. I don't know walk-in closets were this. Yeah, this. But obviously not that tall. But like this. That's really small. Yeah, I guess it is really small, but it's like what I'm used to. So, you know, it's... I don't really... Like, you have to understand, like, the reason why I even took this room... I have, like, an entire PC set up. Like, everything that I have, my merch stuff, my weeb niche hobbies, and everything is so, like, all condensed here, right? And the reason why I had to take it is because my roommate is a girl. And, sorry, my manager is a girl. And when we first visited this place, she's like, I'm not making that my office. She hated it. She doesn't like it. She's either taking one of the bedrooms or I'm sleeping here. And I'm like, I'm not gonna sleep here, bro. There's no airflow. So I decided to just put my office here. Yeah. Oh, the Vox Akuma acrylic stands. Actually, I don't have any of that. I had a Vox Akuma acrylic charm, among many other things, but no standees. I actually packed all of my standees and a lot of my like precious official Hololive and VTuber merch back to my hometown, where they could be like safely stored. I don't have them installed in my current place. Yeah. Anyway, let's start talking about the bullshit that's going on now. Okay. Where do we want to start? Okay. Let's start with the fucking the Nijisisters. Okay. Let's start with that. So what's this about Men's Mental Health Awareness Month? So, yeah, we're gonna get right into it. Okay. June is also Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, which ironically I was not aware of. Interesting. Is that true? Men's Mental Health Month. June. Okay. Wow. June. Okay. Cool. Cool. So that's pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool. And we have some supportive comments over here. Oh, Hololive fan, man, please get your checks done. Take care of your mental health. Blah 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 blah. Everybody is okay. Oh, yeah, it doesn't get promoted. Oh, this is definitely a Hololive fan. You are, aren't you? You're definitely a Hololive fan. Yeah, it doesn't get promoted as much, and some people will use it as a way to be hateful during Pride Month, so it gets hard. So it gets a bad rap to boot. Wow. I wonder if that's the case, really. I mean, I wouldn't know, right? Ver, please. Are you fucking serious, Lamau? 51k likes? Oh, shit! Yo! Shut the fuck up! 74k likes? Man, shut the fuck up! Wow! Wow! People are too busy being gay this month? Wow! Oh god, that's crazy. But then we look at the retweets, right? Loki said that the concept of men's mental health became a homophobic dog whistle. What the fuck does that even mean? What the fuck does that what does that even mean? But okay, let's say, you know what? Maybe that's true. Maybe it's not. Right? Is men's mental health is men's mental health month a newer thing, or has it been around for a while? I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, a lot of these like months or whatever in social media are all made up. They're all very made up. Like, these are not actual like months, you know, like these are not officially recognized literally like in any sort of calendar, in any sort of event, in any sort of cultural norm. This is just an internet thing. This is just a thing. I mean, hey, correct me if I'm wrong there, but I'm pretty sure this is not. I mean, this is just an internet thing. Like a lot of these months. Yeah. Okay, look at this one, okay? Delete this shit, it's so embarrassing, this guy says. Right? Holy crap, you are embarrassing, Lawson, the guy says. Well, I'm actually not. Oh shit, you're Filipino? That one oomph who loves Dottore. Of course you're a Genshin Impact fan. Oh, I'm glad this guy's a Filipino and that's actually defending Ver over here. Noctix K9, legal aged. Okay, sure. Yeah. Let's see. Look at this. I might consider deleting this account because now all that is happening, I feel ashamed to be known as someone who once supported a human being who would say such things about my community. I also want to keep the memories, but the feelings are just overwhelming. IKR, y'all trying to defend him by saying he already made a post about Pride Month. Well, why would he feel the need to make it another one that's clearly not funny at all unless he's ignorant and tone deaf as fuck? EDK, don't jump on me. I was more than a regular viewer. I just left. So, wow. Wow. Oh boy. Oh boy. Interesting. Literally a post like this is all it takes to get a lot of these people out of the industry, out of the community. Eesh. Fascinating. So dramatic, just leave? Well, no, they have to make no. See, they can't just leave. They have to grandstand and like make an entire song and dance and declaration before they leave. Right? And VTuber Drama, by the way, I can't believe I took this fucking post from VTuber Drama, but whatever. Right? It's not like the Gargura situation, where some fans are justifiably upset because they've been paying for a membership for like years and Gura is refusing to communicate or has not communicated throughout the entire year that she's been, not really regularly inactive, right? It's not like that, because all Vermilion said was Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, right? That's all he said, while at the same time also apparently acknowledging Pride Month already. No. He's not supposed to say this dog whistle that's like homophobic and whatever. He's only just supposed to tweet about Pride Month and only Pride Month. right? And you can know, and you can tell that this is exactly what a lot of these fans only care about, or a lot of these retards care about, right? Because look at this. Happy June and happy Pride Month. 68K views, 5.3K likes. So, nobody cares. Okay? Nobody cares. But then he says about Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and suddenly everybody is caring. Everybody, he gets like 500,000 views. Wow. So, it literally dictates, it literally proves the point, right? They don't care about what a person actually stands for. They don't actually care on whether or not these people are saying the lines that they want these people to lines, because that's a thing they expect. They don't want like the average fucking show of support. No, they should not just be supporting the things, the lines that they're supposed to follow and say. They're also supposed to not support anything else. Wow. Yeah, Ver is a good man. Yeah, no, of course he is, dude. I have to, like, even during... look, here's the thing about Vermilion, okay? I don't want anybody in the chat slandering this person. Because this guy, one of the most professional people in Nijisanji. Okay? Even back during the peak of the Sayu drama, right? Like, remember when Sayu got kicked out of Nijisanji? And yeah, sure, right? Like, there were a lot of people shit-talking Sayu. There were a lot of people... even inside Nijisanji and throwing shade and shit, right? Vermilion, the most professional person that handled that drama. He gracefully handled that drama. He was like, yeah, I forgot exactly what he said. Something along the lines of, yeah, he's fine. I actually forgot. I actually fucking forgot. But basically, the point is that nobody should spread hate. Let's not start trouble. Yeah. I support gay people. Even the men? Yes, even the men. Ew, what the fuck? No, exactly, mildly. Yeah. No, actually, wait. Mildly. No. See? They only probably don't hate only white men. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm probably going to be okay, right? Because I'm brown. I'm a Filipino. I'm an Asian. Right? But I'm also a man. So... I have one negative to them and one positive. I'm a man, but at the same time, I'm a minority. So I'm probably the exception, right? But of course, that's not what a lot of these people will say. You know why? Because these people not really even, how do I want to say this? These people are actually racists. You know why? Look. Where is it? Hold on. Because I saw a lot of people, okay? A lot of people actually just shit-talking the fact that, Vermilion was Korean. And that was like the entire criticism. Hold on. Let me cook. Hey, please load. VTuber drama, what the fuck is wrong with you? Load. Okay, there we go. Hold on, where was it? Wait, where was it? I'm trying to prove a point here, bro. I'm trying to prove a point. Hey. Can you people be racist so I can prove my point? Where's the racism? I forgot where it was. OMFG, shut up. Wow, okay. Nice. Oh, there we go. Well, it's because he's Korean. Wow. Crazy. Wow. Korean is an ethnicity, babes. You're not caught up if you think me having a key is me being racist. We dogpile on Korean men around here. Don't get me started. Wow, so wait, you're also Korean? I mean, hey, actually, you know what? If you are actually Korean, you might not be racist. Interesting. Wow, never mind. You're an exception. Oh, wow. If you're genuinely mad at this tweet and try to box him into a Korean stereotype because of a harmless observation. Okay, wait, that's referencing the Korean stuff. Did you know that Asians are white adjacent and you can't be racist against white people? See, you can't be racist against Asians. Well, no, that's true. Wait, no. Mildly. No. You're supposed to be, you're only supposed to be anti-racist against the real Asians. You know, the Japanese, the Chinese, and the the Koreans. Right? You can be racist to Filipinos though. You can't be racist. You can be racist towards Southeast Asians. You know, but we should definitely not be racist towards, you know, those three particular Koreans. What's it called? Stop Asian hate. Stop Asian hate. Yep. Wait a minute. Where are the Koreans? I thought I brought it up. Oh God, it's this retard. Oh wow. Wait, hold on. Whoa! Men aren't loved conditionally. Let's keep it that way. Wow. IDKY, but seeing boys eat at restaurants make me feel weird. Like, why are you eating out? Wow. Jesus, these people, man. Hey, where's the Koreans? LGBT is starting to hate the G part. Is this supposed to support or gatekeep? I have no idea. They just like participating in the culture war, to be honest. Let's be real, the moment you offend SEA, a gang war starts. Well, no, right? I joke about being racist towards Koreans, but I'm in the position where I'm okay to joke about it. According to these people's logics, right? That's why I do it. Yeah, it's not the G that's relevant. Oh, it's really not. It's really not, right? Because I think the problem with a lot of these people is that they just hate anything that's white and they hate anything that's men. If you're a white man, doesn't matter. Your opinion is invalid. Oh, but they will definitely care about like if you were a black person from Africa, if you're a halfy Korean, Japanese, Chinese dude, because you're obviously, you know, part of the problem. Let's see some comments. I value your identity to dismiss other queer people's concern about a weird pattern of behavior. I'm confused why you're so angry at people being annoyed by jokes considering the political climate all of us are living through. Quit trying to make this into live or Oshi drama. True. Right, these people are just talking about like, never mind. These people are just talking about how there's a lot of people should shut the fuck up. Sure, okay. Nijisisters members trying to not be obnoxious, challenge impossible. I don't see these people. These people delete their fucking tweets? Likes. These people delete their tweets? Oh, there we go. Never mind. It's here. It's not. Assuming this is just ignorance, I'll say there's a reason why it's not celebrated. Wow. Okay, what's the reason, I wonder? It's not just toxic masculinity, that's the reason why it's not celebrated. Wow. Okay. Sure. Oh my god, that's crazy. Man, I can never truly understand these people. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Like, I don't know how these people exist. You know what I mean? Because chat, the thing is, a lot of the people that I know that are supportive of the LGBT community, like the IRLs, of course, and people that are part of that, are not obnoxious, right? Like, I have this, like, disconnect, right? I have this disconnect where I see these people online being obnoxious and retarded like these, but then, like, when I go into IRL, when I go to real life, these people that I know are not terminally online losers. They actually have a life, and people around them don't care. Like, I don't know if that's your guys' experience, but we never have that problem where I live. I never had that problem in my, like, IRL circumstances. I don't know where these people live. Yeah. Twitter isn't real life? Yeah, I know. That's why, like, obviously, right? Like, despite all of this retarded bullshit that I'm making fun of, I don't harbor a lot of animosity, or I don't harbor a lot of the hate against people like this compared to, let's say, your average, your average right-wing Twitter warrior too, right? Like there's a culture war going on in there, and I don't hate these people as much as other people do, right? In fact, I don't hate them at all, but it's just interesting to me. I feel like there's a certain, oh shit, hold on. It's almost like y'all were just waiting to jump him. Yes, I was actually. You all have no idea. The amount of times he has said something, oh, he hashtagged he because he wanted to have a big emphasis on the fact that he was a man. Something insensitive and just plain ignorant / obnoxious, like why does it always have to be about you? Oh, sure, but it has to be about you. Right? Like, it has to be about, like, anyone else but you. Jesus Christ. Yeah. No, so these are basically the backlash that's coming out from, like, Vermilion's Men's Health Mental Awareness Month, right? We see a lot of this backlash as well because, like, a lot of VTubers, right? A lot of VTubers actually do tweet about stuff like this. The problem is that when they do, they get a lot of backlash from the average Twitter warriors. Yeah, this doesn't exist outside Twitter. Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. Oh. Alright, I don't like you, but I'll give you the pass. Okay, sure. You know, I don't know this Uncle Biff person, but if there is a an AI summary of a Reddit thread without actually, like, proof, without actually seeing, like, the screenshot, this is not proof. Okay, just because somebody says it happens doesn't mean it actually happens. I personally haven't seen this happen IRL. I haven't personally seen this happen on my Twitter feed. But if a lot of people do, or if people actually do see this in their Twitter feed, you can really only wonder why. Maybe the reason why a lot of people see it is because they actively engage in this culture war stuff. So they see what a lot of the quote other sides say about them. But really, they're only seeing like 10%, 5%, a small fraction of the people that are talking about it. Because, like, to a certain extent, right? Like, maybe it does happen. Let's assume that it does happen. Let's assume that it does happen a lot even. Right? It's not a common thing. It's not a common thing. It's not a regular occurrence. And just because people say it doesn't mean it's necessarily a dog whistle. Right? The fact that I'm even questioning the fact that it exists, as well as a lot of you guys, as well as a lot of other normal fucking people, by the way, makes me question, like, if it's really that big of a deal as a lot of these people say it is. I'm sorry. But we're not, like, terminally online culture warriors like a lot of you people. Quick question. When was Pride Month established? Sure. Like, we can look at that right now. Pride Month start. What year? 1999. Bill Clinton. Wow. Okay. How about Men's Mental Health Awareness Month? Health Month start. I'm gonna imagine Men's Mental Health Awareness Month probably started later. Okay, University of Kansas, Men's Mental Health, 1994. I'm gonna ignore the AI summary because AI summary. I'm looking at the sources of the AI summary. Okay, so yeah, I was right. It seems like Pride Month was started because it's supposed to commemorate, like, the first Pride. What's it called? It seems like it started. What's it called? It started. Yeah. No. I'm right. Sorry, I was half questioning myself. But it seems like it's supposed to commemorate, like, it started in January, but then it hasn't been a thing that was officially recognized until 1999. Okay. Meanwhile, Men's Mental Health Month is supposed to be a commemorative thing for what? Like, men's mental health awareness based off of what? Like, is it commemorating something, or what's going on here? It's supposed to commemorate something, right? Like, is there something that happened in the past that's supposed to reference it? Because if we're going to talk about like when it was officially recognized, then actually, mildly, you are correct in that Men's Mental Health Awareness Month was recognized first. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Do we have a International Men Day? How about International Men's Day and International Men's Day? When was this? No, I mean, start. International Men's Day was founded on November 1989. Gotcha. Okay. Inaugurated on... No, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Gotcha. 1999. Okay, yeah, sure. How about Women's Day? I'm just curious. 1911. Wow. Okay. Awesome, I guess. I mean, it makes sense historically speaking, right? Like, you know, the whole civil rights movement, fucking women allowed to vote, blah, blah, blah. It makes a lot of sense. Yeah. But goddamn. Goddamn. Kids Mental Health Awareness Month? Oh shit, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a thing. Child Mental Health Awareness Month. Oh wow, there is. Oh, shut the fuck up. The Philippines doesn't even recognize mental health. Shut the fuck up. Wrong. I can already know that the fucking AI summary is wrong. Hey, stop it. Stop it. This is generally mental health awareness, May. Is there like a child thing specifically? May 7? I mean, it's from the APA. Philippines mental health is non-existent. True. The issue with Wikipedia isn't that anyone can change anything. It's that the curators are ideologically captured. Oh, I don't know anything about that. You could be correct for all I know. So I guess there is a Children's Mental Health Awareness Month, but nobody celebrates it. Very few people celebrate it, I guess. Well, I mean, I guess to a certain extent, it's understandable, right? Because when a kid is like when a 6-year-old is crashing out or is like exuding odd behaviors, it's hard to tell unless you are unless you're a mental health professional. It's hard to tell on whether or not if they're just being a retarded kid or if they actually have health issues, right? Like, it's hard to tell if you're a kid. I mean, obviously, the older they grow, the more evident it is, right? I'm pretty sure you can tell a kid is mentally disturbed when they're 12 or 10 or 11, right? But when they're 6, 7, haha, 6, 7, somewhere around that age range, just like, it's hard to tell. Psych wards are scary in Asia. True. Mental health in the Philippines? I mean, psych wards exist. Yeah, but psych ward exists not really to, how do I want to say it? Help mentally ill people, but to get them out of society. I mean, I feel like everybody knows this, right? But like, mental health wards, glorified prisoners. Obviously not all of them, but there's an interesting pattern. Yeah. I mean, how are we supposed to know this when nobody actually celebrates them in main spaces like schools? Because it's not profitable. And the way to do it is to actually have a corporation have something to gain from celebrating it, right? But at the same time, right, if I was a hospital, if I was like an ethically voided fucking evil health CEO or healthcare CEO or some sort of businessman that is like, proficient or knowledgeable in the medical field, right? Or has some sort of power there. What I would personally do is like, run fundraisers run fundraisers for Children's Mental Health Awareness Month. And I'm going to start an actual like culture war there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play both sides, right? I'm on the Chud's side. I'm going to talk about. I'm going to like appeal to their nature to take care of kids, and like, you know, having kids is good. Taking care of kids is good. Blah blah blah. And then on the other side, on like the LGBT side of the community, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to like, you know, have that be loosely associated with the gay, the trans, and the lesbian stuff, where being in tune with your sexuality at that young of an age is a good thing, right? I'm gonna play both sides, and obviously the culture war is gonna happen. I'm going to do a lot of donation drives. I'm gonna selectively cater a lot of events based off of which beliefs. I'm gonna look at each state, which one is red, which one is blue, what is the general people's populace is leaning towards here, and how hold it in there, and then boom, easy. I get my money. I'm literally Anaheim Electronics. Sorry, not the IRL Anaheim Electronics, the fucking Anaheim Electronics from Gundam, where I play both sides. I stir shit up just to make money. Should I be taking notes on this? If you are a rich person that has the capacity or ability to do this, yes, because it's so easy. It is so actually easy. Obviously, by the way, you can't do this if you have some sort of moral fiber. Like if you have some great ethics in there that you want to not violate. But it seems like that's like a thing that nobody has these days anymore. Yeah. The normal rainbow flag will be considered right-wing next year, probably. Yeah. I'm starting a gays and men's men. True, actually, mildly great. Actually, that's so fucking cool, by the way. I feel like that's how you want to market it to be friendlier towards, like, the LGBT left-leaning spaces. You don't make it Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Sorry, fucking, yeah, you don't make it Men's Mental Health Awareness once. You make it gays and men's, right? So that way everyone is included. God damn, actually, fuck, dude, that's actually super smart. Yeah, no, like I said in a lot of these cases, right? Packaging is the most important thing. It doesn't matter, like, what you actually believe in, what cause you're trying to support, and X, Y, and Z. In order to ramp up support, how you package it, like, how you phrase it out, how you word it, is always more important. Because to a lot of people, unfortunately, I see this in the right and the left side of the aisle, they care more about how people pander to them and the things that people say rather than the things they actually do. Right? Lip service is what a lot of these people matter. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are calling out a lot of, you know, for example, there's a lot of actual LGBT allies, like the real ones at least, that are calling out a lot of these companies for having foul support by, you know, putting up pride flags in their Twitter bios or in their corporate accounts in support of like gay in support of the LGBT community. But then like they have like drama behind the scenes where a lot of the higher ups, a lot of the people going on in there are actually very homophobic, actually very transphobic, actually very all sorts of phobics, right? They don't actually practice where they preach, but because they want the support of that demographic, you know, they fucking they ride the trend. Yeah, the thing about these companies is if the trends are always profitable, they will support it. The moment it stops being profitable, they will drop it. Unfortunately, that's just how it works. Like, I hate the fact that that's how it works, but it is. Like, chat, look, you know, I already told you guys this, but I'm very flexible. My ethics are the thing, not my ethics. My principles are the things that are not flexible. I have principles. I'm not going to list them out right now. I have principles and I adhere to them. But my morals, yeah. Unfortunately for me, being a piece of shit, scamming and outwardly deceiving other people is not part of is part of the principles that I cannot violate. So I don't want to lie people. I don't want to deceive people, right? I hate it when people do that. And I hate it when people do that for like short-sighted gains, right? I mean, hey, I could probably respect corporations or people that do it, where if they deceive or if they project a certain image, they do it for the long haul. They actually have a future vision. But like, no, a lot of these people, like a lot of these companies, they don't care about like what's gonna happen to them in 5-10 years from now. No, what they care about, especially if they're a public company, is their next revenue report, because they have to satisfy their shareholders. I'm sorry for ranting, by the way. It's just that I have a lot to say about this because I see the hypocrisy in all of it. And I don't just see the hypocrisy in all of it. I hate the hypocrisy in all of it. I hate the performativeness of it. I hate it when people do this. Sorry. Yeah. Does no, I don't know. I don't know if there is a mental health awareness once. The symbol. Yeah. Ban the stock market? I'm so serious. Yeah. It's hard too, right? Because you have like, look, man, I'm not like the most financially literate person in the world. But at the same time, even I can tell that just because the stock market is at its whole-time high means that everybody in the world or everybody in the US, for example, is, richer. It's really not. The average person has very little input or stock, or, has very little, let's say, buying power. I don't know how else to phrase it. I'm ESL. They have very little influence on the stock market. No. The stock market benefits the oligarchs, the people that are running the country, the politicians, the fucking, the rich people, the CEOs and shit like that, right? And I'm not trying to and I'm not trying to say eat the rich and shit like that, right? I do believe they need to be taxed a lot more, but at the same time, I don't like it when a lot of retards are trying to defend it. I don't like it that a lot of people, a lot of companies that even I have liked have become beholden to it, right? Like, goddamn. Although socialist activists calling for extra rights while being supported by big corpos. Unfortunately, that's just how it works now. Yeah, a lot of these socialist activists don't really even care about like all these sorts of things, Hassan is probably the biggest among them. You think that guy cares about? No, of course he's not. He cares about what makes him look good. He cares about he cares about, how do I want to say this? He cares about the delusion that he has while also presenting himself as a morally superior person, right? And the reason why I'm talking about this, sorry, God, I'm ranting right now, and I shouldn't be ranting about this right now, but it genuinely upsets me because, chat, I know too many people, IRL, okay? I know. Look, chat, look. Remember when? Oh God, okay. I'm gonna Lord drop a little, okay? I'm gonna Lord drop a little. I know a lot of people IRL. I if I remember correctly, I told you guys that I am active locally. I am politically active locally. I'm in the know. I do my reps here. I'm not gonna mention what, or where, or when. Okay, well, in terms of when, I'm still doing it, right? You have no idea. You have no fucking idea how many of these people are all about, oh, I hate, eat the rich, bigger taxes, and corruption now. What's it called? Environmentalism, good. Social, climate change is bad. Do something about it now. And they get bought. They fucking get bought. I know a person, okay? I know a person that's all about this. And he took a bribe from a big fucking company that's worth like 500k PHP. 10 grand, roughly 10 grand, 9 or 10 grand, right? To literally dismiss a lot of the movements that he's been supporting, pulling out and not talking and just shutting up. He took it. He's been at this for only 3 years. He had like a promising, bright career. He was so like morally upstanding and ethically and principled person. At least I thought he was a principled person. All of that poofed by 9 grand, by 500k PHP, by money that's not even gonna last him 5 years. I'm not talking about I'm just not talking about one person, by the way. This happened a lot where I live. Yeah. And that's why I hate it now. I hate a lot of this. And you know what the worst part about it, chat? You know what the worst part about it? He's still fucking trying to... He copes about it. He copes about it. He tries to say about how it's not bribery. It's not, you know, it's not all these things. I'm still a morally upstanding person. I'm still supportive of the little guys. You know, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't want to acknowledge the fact that he did something that violates the principles, the corruption that he seems to fight. He wants to fight, rather. And I see this happen all the time. And I hate it. I hate these performative people. I really do. And the reason why I get upset about bullshit like this, about a lot of the people that are complaining about this, is because I fucking know for a fact that they are all just LARPing. They are. Fuck me, dude. He knows he can get away with it too. Yeah, no, exactly. He knows he can get away with it. What I miss? Oh, I'm ranting about Philippine politics. I'm sorry. The rich are already taxed to hell and back. Donating to charity can remove your taxes. There's court cases that ruled out the companies need to turn a profit for shareholders. Basically, yeah. Oh my god. I'm crashing out about it because it's so fucked up, man. It's so fucked up. It really is. Oh, you know what even makes me more upset? Holy shit. There's people. Okay, I have people that I know or I hear through the grapevine. Very rich people. Like 0.0.1 percentile. You know what they fucking do if they have like some sort of political cause that they want to do? They open donation drives. Especially when like, you know, especially if there's like a thing that happens in the Philippines, like a typhoon hits, a flood breaks the fucking community and shit like that. A lot of these very wealthy, very influential people, instead of putting in their own money, they instead gather from the community. Instead of putting in their own fucking money. And a lot of the time, they take a small portion of those donations, whether that be from money or like actual goods, and they resell it, or they fucking keep it to themselves. Like, these people are such fucking parasites, dude. And they want to position themselves as like a morally good person. They really like their dick being sucked because they want to be seen as a good person. Dude, even I don't even think I'm a good person, man. I don't even think I'm a good person. I think, look, I don't think I'm a good person because my morals are flexible. Like I said, I want to repeat it. I have principles. Principles I do not violate, but my morals, very flexible, right? But goddamn, these people. Jesus, they're all superficial. It's like money is all these people care about. Fuck me, I like money, but Jesus, there are things I wouldn't do for money. You know? Like, I know there's a phrase called, I know there's a term called, like, everybody has a price, right? To a certain extent, right? Like, if you ask me, hey, would I suck dick for 200k PHP? For roughly 5 grand? I would say no. No, man. You're not gonna suck dick for 200k. I mean, I earned 200k in, like, fucking 9 months. It doesn't fucking matter. But if you told me I'm going to suck dick for, like, I don't know, 100 million, 50 million. Of course I'd say yes, right? But these people, a lot of the people that I know, especially the ones that are, like, they're not even being bought out for those large amounts. A lot, like, oh my god, your principles and your morals are so cheap, you're easily bought. If you want to position yourself as a morally grand-standing person, at least have higher standards, you know? That's the very least you can fucking do. Everybody has a line they do not cross. These people don't. Yeah, no, exactly. And even if they do have lines that they don't want... everybody has a line that they do not cross. And usually, the lines that they are willing to cross are done for cheap. Very cheap. God damn. I don't like them. I don't like these performative fucks. I really do. Like, it's part of the reason I'm slowly starting to back out, man. Like, it's actually like, remember when I told you guys that I was a lawyer? That I wanted to be a lawyer. I wanted to study for law. Because you know I used to have this fucking idealistic anime immature mindset of, oh, I'm going to I'm going to learn the law because justice is good. Fucking I want to help the little guys, blah blah blah. But then I realized how truly corrupt everything is, and I stopped. Yeah, I don't want to position myself as some righteous Andy to you guys, chat. But I do want to position myself as somebody that would at least have some fucking standards. Yeah. 100 mil, you say. Oh shit, Shorty, thank you for the 5. Yeah. Law is a very high stress profession too. Oh, I have a very I would like to think I have a very high stress tolerance. That's why. Like I'm willing to do a lot of these bullshit, chat. I have a very high stress tolerance. I don't break easily under pressure. In fact, I actually thrive under pressure. You know how there's some people who stress eat, or people who perform better or worse depending on their stress. I perform more. I've performed better when I'm under stress, right? When there are stakes involved, I tend to lock in. But if there aren't really stakes involved, I tend to just casually breeze it through. Or sorry, not breeze it through. I lay back, you know? Yeah. I need deadlines to do anything. True. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Self-righteous people are sus. Always have skeletons. Yeah, and that's why I hate morally grandstanding people. I really do. I really do. I have, cause like even I have flexible morals, but I don't grandstand people about it. I have principles, but I don't hold people to my principles, you know? Everybody has principles. They have lines they do not cross, and it's different for everyone. But like, goddamn. Oh shit, chat, look, okay? Look at this, okay? I wanted to bring this, I wanted to talk about this because it's roughly similar to like the Nijisanji drama, or just adjacent to the current Nijisanji drama, okay? This meme has single-handedly destroyed the female gender. Men have a commanding lead in the gender war. So what are they talking about this? They are talking about this. Okay, look at this. How your GF looks at you when you ask her to block the guy who raped her in 2019. 42 million views, by the way. 10:30 a.m. This was 3 days ago. Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought this was you know. You know. I know too many people. I'm surprised. Look, okay. Look, what I'm gonna do is view post activity. And look, okay. We're gonna open a link in new tab. This is insane fucking tweet, gang. Yeah, hold on. Why are women getting mad at this? Wouldn't it be normal to block your rapist? Men who think rape is funny should die. It's not a joke. It's not supposed to be a joke. The meme is supposed to be parodying it. Well, I mean, I guess it constitutes as a fucking joke or whatever. But here's the thing, right? As always, this is not the evergreen content you think it is. The evergreen tweet you think it is. Okay. So here's the thing. I'm not sure if this is a universally experienced thing, but I look through the comments and I look through the retweets and I'm like, wait a minute, is this a pattern? Cause chat, I know like at least 3 people who do this. I'm sorry, I know this might make you uncomfortable. Yeah, you know, this is fucking insane. This is part of the culture war. I don't want to participate in the culture war, shit like that. But at the same time, I low-key am participating when I talk about this. But like I had a visceral reaction when I saw this because again, it was it's loosely involved with this one. But because again, I know people who did this. Okay, I do. One was a college friend, 2 of them were high school friends. And another one is like one of the people I just met recently. Talk a lot about how they got, you know, assaulted or raped by people that they didn't consent to. A lot of the time, it's instances when they don't say anything about it, right? Because that does happen, you know, like contrary to popular belief, especially if you're if you haven't really met or empathized with women before, but there are a lot of cases where let's say boy and girl has like a somewhat casual semi-romantic relationship. Sorry, remove casual there. They have a semi-romantic relationship. Guy really wants to fuck. Girl doesn't want to fuck yet. But the guy does a lot of pressure tactics, and the girl, because they don't want to, they don't want to say yes, they don't want to immediately go to that step, they say no. Right? Like they don't want to have sex with you right now. But they don't end up saying anything about it because, when faced with situations like that, a lot of people, the reaction is fight, freeze, or fawn. A lot of the girls that I know freeze, right? So they don't say anything about it. They just let it happen. And it's a very scary experience, okay? It's a very scary experience. I know too many people, IRL, that has this happen to them. And, of course, they did the deed. They cry about it because it's so dirty, and I empathize with them, right? Thankfully, half, I don't want to say some, I don't want to say most, but let's say half of the women I know actually ends up breaking up with the person that they did this to, that this happened to, or they communicate about it, they talk it out, or they say, hey, I wasn't cool with that, you pressured me, blah, 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 like, actual healthy shit that happened, right? The other half, okay, chat, the other half spread all sorts of stuff, like how they were raped, among many other things. They were violated. They were done all these shit. And I feel bad for you. Okay, I feel bad for you. I sympathize with you because a horrible thing happened to you. Okay? Why are you still dating them? Why are you still talking to them occasionally? Why do you refuse to stop associating with them? It's insane how much that happens here. It's only half, okay? I told you guys, this only happens half the time. But the fact that it happens half the time should be a problem, Like, oh my god. I know too many people. This is not me trying to be sexist, okay? It's just a concerning thing. It's a concerning thing because I want to know where it comes from. Is this like is it just, are women biologically wired to fucking... Is it like a Stockholm syndrome thing? Like, what's going on here? Yeah, I don't get people like that. I don't either, but I want to. Here's the thing. Like, I keep telling you guys, I'm probably like one of the... Okay, I don't want to say I'm probably the most sympathetic person that you'll probably meet. But, like, I'm one of the more sympathetic people that you will probably meet. I am. And it's even a weakness because I feel like I give people the benefit of the doubt too much. But that's why I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, it makes sense. Like, this person caused you so much trauma. This person caused you, in your own words, violated. You did a lot of these bad things to you. Why are you still with them? Like, I understand if a person cheated on you, you love that person so much, you still low-key want to be with them, right? You still want to talk it out. Like, that's an entirely different problem. But rape is like an entirely different thing. Why? Where does it come from? Like, again, it's not a place of, like, being sexist or me owning the girls or I want to own the women or whatever. I just want to know where it comes from. Because it's insane to me. It does not add up. Logically, it does not make sense. Emotionally, too, it does not make sense. Like, I tried to mentally gymnast my way to understanding how this happens and why this happens. I still didn't go there. And I'm one of the most easily manipulated people in the world. Just play with my emotions and I'll probably try to hear you out more times than not. Being a victim is a much more powerful tool than actually doing anything about the person who did that, and women are experts at using at it. I mean, to a certain extent, maybe that's true, right? Like, me personally, I have not seen or met too many women who likes to play the victim card. Like, I know a lot of people online do it. But again, my IRL experience is that a lot of the women that I know don't want to be victims. Because being a victim sucks. They don't want to be in that sort of headspace. Right? But that's why I don't understand it when these people still want to keep being in it. Because it doesn't make sense. I have this sort of disassociation. DM, I think hear me out. I think VTuber stole my sanity. Yeah, true. And then I see shit like this, right? Okay. Where was it? I see shit like this. Okay. Sorry, not you. Not you. Fuck. Where was your tweet? Okay, here we go. Look. Okay. And yet, women always win in the end. Nats Mocha Anna says hi. So anyway, this at the time of this screenshot, it had 18 million views, 81k likes. But then this person has, I don't give a single fuck about the male epidemic, a loneliness epidemic. Y'all deserve it. 220k likes, only 4.6 million views. So obviously, a lot of women liked this, engaged with this. A lot of people sympathized and like actually sided with this. But then, I'm not sure if, I don't know if this is like botted. I'm not sure. I don't think it's botted. Like, I know a lot of people say it's botted, but me personally, like with how much a lot of the people that I know in the internet are ingrained to doing this shit, I don't think it's botted. But at the same time, oh shit, none of y'all. Yeah, I was about to say this. Like no one, the women, nobody's explaining why this happens. Like I don't want this to just become a culture war thing. I want an explanation as to why this happens. Like, dude, explain. I don't care if you victimize yourself with it, at least give an explanation. You know, it's like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? The end. Concord has 50k likes, 70k likes, rationing Elon Musk in that game, died in a week. Yeah, no, exactly. I don't really, like, ratioing in Twitter is not like, you know, it's worthless, right? But I want an explanation, bro. I like, come on. Give me something. Give me the most cope reasoning. One reason is good for is better than many. I don't want to say that this is a Stockholm Syndrome bullshit. I don't think it is a Stockholm Syndrome bullshit. I just want an explanation. Why is this a thing? And why are actually, like, look, I don't want to side with the people that are being insensitive about it, like, but even they have a good point. Why are nobody denying it? Right? Like, sure, okay, rape, whatever, blah, 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 rape, joke, humor, blah, blah, I don't care. I want an explanation. Why does this happen? DN expects logic and reason. No, dude, I'm even explain. No, I don't just want logic or reason. I want an emotional. I also want like an emotional explanation for it. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's derived from logic, even if it's emotional. I just want to understand. Okay, I want to understand why women are like this. Like, I'm sorry. Like, come on, dude. You're asking for way too much, bro? I know! I feel like, actually, I don't know if I am, right? Because even the victims in Twitter, like the professional victims in Twitter, they usually always have some sort of long-winded emotional rant about why they feel that way. A lot of the people reacting to this, they're not even doing that. They're not even doing that. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. Because this happens to, like... Here's the thing. This happens to men too. Like, this is not a woman-exclusive thing, right? Like, a man can bitch and whine about them being assaulted or abused by a girl or whatever, right? And then the guy will end up keep wanting to be... the guy will end up still wanting to be with that girl and not blocking and stop associating with them. Right? Right? Like, that happens to women too. To men too. So I want to understand why this happens in general. Because, like, I know one huge fucking example, by the way. One goddamn huge example that I want to mention where this happened to me IRL is a girl that I know started an entire drama, bitched and whined about how she was, like, you know, assaulted and raped. Okay? Ended up being with that guy after like 6 months. Got into a relationship with that guy in 6 months. Another example. I'm not gonna say where, but in a very small circle of friends that I am aware of, that I'm loosely acquainted with rather. Girl was bitching and whining about how like she got raped, she got assaulted and stuff. Not even like a week later, that guy became her like hookup partner, like a casual sex friend. I'm like, what? Why are you bitching and whining about it then? Why are you using the words assault and rape if the things that they did to you was that bad and then you can easily forgive it? Because like me personally, chat, you know, there's been a lot of people discussing recently where rapists deserve to be killed, rapists deserve to be blah blah blah. No, I think rapists deserve to be tortured. Okay, I have the extreme opinion that there is no justifiable reason that anybody should rape and be that anybody should rape. Okay, stealing, at least there's an understandable motive for theft sometimes, right? Like maybe you're poor, financial incentive, blah blah blah, selfish, right? But rape, what scenario is rape ever justifiable and forgivable? I think rapists should be fucking skinned alive and boiled in hot water, hot oil, right? But how are a lot of these people that even I know IRL are okay with it? How? How are they easily forgiving of people that are rapists? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm too narcissistic to put up with that shit. I'm too disgusted. I would be too disgusted too, yeah. I need water. I have water here. Let's drink water, okay? Hydration time. What if you would grape the rapist? Not bad. Actually, I think I would be okay with that. But it would be done with a machine. Right? Like their assholes get spread wide by a fucking machine and it's done to them violently just so they can taste a fraction of the experience that they went through. Okay? Isn't that just dropping soap in the prison? Something like that, yeah. That's what happens in prison, Dian? No, I mean, I know that happens in prison, but I'm talking about it in a more, I'm talking about it in a justice sense, where, like, governments all over the world fucking implement a fucking, a punishment where if you're a rapist, you also will get violated. It's CO, CNC versus poor and CNC. It's that simple. Thank you, Ivan Iron Fist. I mean, CNC is fine, right? Because CNC, like, that's roleplay. Like, it's fine. Who cares, right? Like, you have safe words. The thing about CNC, right? Or let's just call it what it is, rape fetish. The thing about that is that you want to have a safe environment where that happens. The reason why it's so attractive is because it's a loss of power. A lot of the men that I know also have, like, they want women to violate them, right? Like, a lot of the men that I know are very much like that. And because the power dynamic, the laws, at least the domination laws, I guess, let's just call it, let's use hentai terms to call it, okay? Domination laws is a very attractive thing for a lot of people. I personally don't have it, but like, you know, I roleplay, sorry, not IRL, I roleplay online where I think like being, raped or something by like the goth e-girl who's gonna peg me in my ass and shit. I think that's hot, but unironically, I wouldn't do that IRL, right? Like I'm going on with the memes. I know that some women like it. The idea of it is hot, but a lot of people don't like that, and some people do. It's fine. Roleplay and fictional stuff like that are different from the actual shit that happened. Yeah. The end, just saying, if you are poor, it's grape. If you are rich, it's CNC. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. I misunderstood then. Sorry. For all our history of men were killed and women were taken as wives after a war of conquest, it's a coping mechanism. It's quite simple. Maybe if it's like a genetic thing, I guess. Well, actually, no. At the same time, though, I feel like that explanation doesn't. No, at the same time, that explanation doesn't hold up to me, right? Because women back then, a lot of them were taken in by wives. A lot of their agency were removed, yes, but like a lot of them had to do that in order to survive. Okay, a lot of them had to do that, or else they'd be fucking, sold off to slavery. They wouldn't have they wouldn't be alive anymore. Like, it's understandable. What excuse do modern women have? They don't have anything. Unless you're trying to imply that it's some sort of like genetic thing that's been passed along, then maybe, I guess I can half accept that. Yeah, it's hardwired as a species. Yeah, if it's a genetic thing, I can understand that. But I genuinely want like an explanation. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Are we sure he is straight? This second stream, I heard him say something that makes me question. I only been to 4 streams. Yeah, no, I'm uber straight. No, yeah. Okay, yeah, no, sorry. I'm uber straight. I am one of the straightest men you will probably ever meet. But I'm genuinely, look, here's the thing, right? Like, I genuinely am an ally of, because we're in the topic of politics, I'm genuinely an ally of like gay people, lesbian people, blah blah blah, the LGBT community. I really am. One of my principles is that you should be able to live how you want to live, as long as you don't harm other people, right? You being gay, you being a lesbian, you being trans are not necessarily inherently harmful to other people. There are stuff you can do that can harm other people. But you associating or identifying with something that even if that shit doesn't make sense to me, I'm okay with it. I will support you. It doesn't matter to me. And if somebody is trying to like force you, force your agency or your autonomy out of you just so they can do blah blah blah, or because you should be blah blah blah, then I'm gonna oppose that. I am an ally in that sense, but obviously me saying that does not constitute as an ally to a lot of these people. And even in the right-wing, left-wing sense, that to me, that to a lot of people is also not acceptable for a lot of the conservatives, a lot of the right-wing stuff too. And I feel like it's just cut and dry. Like, it doesn't matter like what your angle are politically. Like that's just how it is. Okay, I'm probably the most open-minded you will probably ever meet. Yeah. Yeah. Not harming other people seems to be the hardest fucking thing for all these people to do. I mean, it's hard to say, right? Like, I mean, I guess there are a lot of activities that for example, trans people do that are inherently harmful to other people, right? For example, well, it's not necessarily even harmful. Okay, some of them are harmful. Some of them are like petty or not that, or sorry, not necessarily petty, but like like unspoken advantages. Like, for example, if you're a guy, if you are biologically a guy, you transition into a girl. You should be allowed to do that. Sure, whatever. Probably shouldn't be allowed in sports related stuff, like contests. Probably shouldn't be. You shouldn't be a boxer. You shouldn't be like one of those people. Shit like that. Because you have a biological advantage, whether you want to admit it or not. Right? Like, unfortunately, I am not extreme. Like, just because I say I'm in support of something doesn't mean I'm going to believe in all the principles associated with that one thing. Unlike most people, I actually have opinions of my own. Did you talk about Sykkuno already? No, we haven't. Ha ha ha. No, we haven't. That in extreme views, that's common sense. Yeah, well, a lot of these people won't. Because like unfortunately, the thing about the culture war these days, right, is you're either on one extreme, you're either one extreme end of the aisle or you're on the other, right? Yeah. If you're not left leaning enough, then you're a right winger. You're a far left winger. That's I've seen too many arguments where that happens. Yeah. So anyway, enough about the culture war shit. I really just wanted to explore this because it's interesting to me. It's interesting to me. I genuinely just want an explanation. I was raped at 15 and didn't go back to him. Did it feel good, kinda? Okay, at the same time, why would you ask that? Okay, let's play up the other side, okay? I was raped at 15 and didn't go back to him. Good. Why would you have to follow up by saying, did it feel good, kinda? What are you trying to say? That's fucking weird, bro. Like, that's fucking weird. What? That's fucking gross, dude. What? That is foul? Yeah, it is foul. Like, that's disgusting, dude. God damn. I think this guy, like, is also, like, by the way, this guy's probably also on the other side of the political aisle. Like, he's not trying to make a statement by saying this. I think he's just trying to parrot a narrative. Nobody says that. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Jesus. Yeah, okay. Let's stop. Before I get even angrier. Yeah. Yeah. Skip brain rot, need VTuber drama. True. Alright. Okay, appetizer, okay? Let's have a breather. Let's have an appetizer for VTuber drama. Why does it apparently Holstar staff axed. Okay?
8周年公式君が応援してくれるといいね。いや、ホロスター公式はもう動かないと思うんで。
Son of a bitch, I thought there would be translations.
そう、あれは
Okay, so there is a translation. But basically, the person in charge at X is no longer there. So the reason there's no celebration for the 7th anniversary because there's literally nobody supporting Holostars anymore. Their social media manager is gone. Like that's kind of fucked. Translation blocked by translation? Yeah. I don't know why. God damn. Olga saying that while the Holostars to EN Twitter is fine, there's no one behind the Holostars JP Twitter account anymore and we can just unfollow it. That's sad, bro. That's sad. At this point, you should just dissolve Holostars. JP, at least. You just... Like, I don't know what... I don't know what these half-assed measures are. Cover should just outright say they don't care anymore. Yeah, exactly. Just tell the truth about Holostars JP. There's no point in saying something and completely disregarding it after. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, what's there about your social media and your brand if there's no one there to, like, manage it anymore? If the staff members got fucking axed. That Ollie... Oh, yeah. I saw Ollie's fucking, I saw Ollie's tweet about it. About the Holostars axing and, like, her sad thoughts. We're gonna read through it now. Okay? Okay. So, Miyabi said something to Flyon and Ollie. We're going to talk about what it... we're going to see what it is later, probably. Right? I hope there's an English translation. I've been really been able to find the right timing or the words to say about this, but with this, I just want to say one thing. Thank you. Thank you for all the hard work you've put in over the years. Thank you for giving your best, even when things were difficult. Thank you for inspiring so many people and becoming a source of comfort, happiness, and smiles for countless fans around the world. Being able to spend time with Miyabi-san, Miyabi-senpai rather, collaborate together and create so many wonderful memories has been one of the greatest blessings of my career. As someone who has always looked up to you, I can't I can't quite believe that I got to share a stage with Mayoshi. I dragged Senpai into many things, collabs, song covers, even a 3D collaboration. Every single time, you welcome me with kindness and generosity. Those memories are treasures that will carry with me for a very long time. Of course, there's a selfish part of me that's still crying and screaming, don't go, Ikanaide, Ikanaide. But with more than that, I respect your decision. I want to support you with a smile as you take your next step forward. No matter where your life takes you, no matter what comes after this, I'll always be cheering for you. Aww. And anyway, yeah, please be yourself. Basically wishing him well. Yeah. And I think she retweeted this. I love Ollie, man. Makes me sad to see her like this. Yeah, Ollie, since her debut in like was it 2021? I think it was. She's always been like one hell of a fucking helpful person. Ollie was chat, okay? Look, Ollie has been there since like 2021 and has been everywhere in VTubing. If Ollie was Hololive EN member, I would like to believe she would be like the bridge of all Hololive, of all the parts of the industry. Okay, doesn't matter where it is. You could be a Nijisanji fan, and fucking you would like Ollie. You would have liked Ollie if she was like if she had more power. Let's say, if you're a V Shoujo indie fan, you would have loved Ollie. If you're even the most obscure parts of the JP fan base, you would have loved Ollie. Okay, Ollie was great. Ollie is great. She is Miss Worldwide. She really is. Like, Ollie is a simp, a VTuber fan, and an actual weeb through and through. There is no other person that encapsulates she's like me for real. She's one of us in like Hololive EN in the VTubing space as much as Ollie. Second in place would probably be like Mint or something. Right, guys? Mint is also like that. You know, she's an idol fan, she's a weeb, she's a loser, she's you know, all these things that we are too. But Ollie is the most like us. She will collab with 2View nobodies. Yeah, she collabs, she promotes, she will fucking even be in their chat, just low-key throwing out the fucking glow sticks and everything. Oh, hi Nusi, welcome to the stream. Welcome, hi. Wait. It's my Foid boss. It's my Foid boss. I got sick yesterday and like 2 days ago, so I told my boss I was gonna be on sick leave. As the sword. No, not yet. Okay, never mind. I checked my notifications. I thought she was calling me in for work, but thankfully no. Yeah. Let's see. Tama senpai. Rika, Aruran. Oh, she's like giving them all like a standing ovation for everyone. Rio. I'm not gonna read all of this, basically, but like, she's basically giving them a standing ovation and giving them like individual praises for each one. Oh, it's Tema. Even though you're such a huge star, you've always looked out for us at Holostars and invited us to your collab again and again. I'll never forget that. You're a zombie, sure, but you're kinder. Aww. You came back from the grave with more harm in you than most people carry their whole lives. Aww, man. Bro, come on. Fuck me, dude. Dude, true. Ollie's a zombie, but her heart isn't rotten. True. Fuck, maybe I need to make a video about Ollie. I really do. Chat, you have to understand. I've been there. I've watched Ollie's debut. I've been there since the very beginning. Since Ollie came. And like, she's honestly one of the GOATs. So like, what did Miyabi say? Did Miyabi, like, can I see a translated thing about what Miyabi said? What did Miyabi say to Ollie? Is there a clip about it? Let's look at it. Miyabi, Ollie. There has to be a clip about it, okay? She was so nervous on her debut. It was cute. True, yeah, but she was so energetic. Like, she was like, she yapped. She yapped. She like, whoa. Oh, wow. Okay. Miyabi's message for Ollie and Flyon. Okay. Thank you, Yuzu.
答えづらい質問で申し訳ません。でも最後ということで質問します。みやびくんを尊敬している後輩がいますよ。
I'm going to make it 1.5. 1.25 because I'm autistic.
ね、そう、マキナ君とオリーちゃんです。アルさんは共に卒業なので除外。
Okay.
2人の先輩として共に入れた思い出や一言メッセージを卒業生として何かコメントが欲しいです。何か最後に現地で開花宣言を見ることができて幸せでした。除外草。
Lol.
ちょっとかわいそうだよこれはアルさん。
Rip Autoran.
除外は草。もっとなんか言葉あっただろ。共に卒業なので除外。
Yeah, Miyabi, I really did not expect Miyabi to leave, bros. After this fiasco, what do you think Holostar would be like? Like, do you mean like how it should be like, or what do you mean? Well, I mean, if you're okay. I interpret that question as asking if how Holostars should have been managed. Well, I mean, it's a lot of things, right? Like, there's a lot of I'm making Holostars videos, so my thoughts are going to be much more condensed than this, or much more thorough and well thought out from this. But there's a lot of aspects, okay? There's like there's 4 parts to this drama, or to this whole situation. Like, Holostars as a brand, Holostars as a culture and community, Cover Corp as a company, and fan behavior. Like, these 4 things influenced in some way that compound with each other into the resulting situation that we have now. And it's a failure in a lot of parts, except... Actually, yeah, it is a failure in a lot of parts. Except maybe on the fan-based side. Yeah. Fallen Stars. More like Hollow Star. True, more like Hollow Stars. And expect Rika to leave too. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the OGs, man, I'm gonna imagine, like, a lot of them are tired. Right? Like, a lot of them are tired. A lot of them don't want to put up with it anymore. Or maybe they thought it was a good run and they might as well, like, leave the industry here and now. A lot of other things. Yeah. So it's sad. It's truly sad. Was Holostars doomed from the very beginning? The meta answer is yes. The actual answer is no, because I felt like they should have they could have done a lot of things with Holostars. Marketed it in a different way, blah, 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 blah. Again, I'm going to talk about that in a video. But the meta answer is yes. Because from the get-go, it felt like Iago didn't really know what he wanted to do with Holostars. He really did not. Okay? Like, Hololive, yeah, sure, we can have the narrative that Iago, when Hololive debuted, 100% didn't really even know what the fuck they were supposed to do with, like, a lot of the Hololive girls. I'm pretty sure Iago just wanted a mascot, and a lot of the things that Iago was doing was just copy-pasting what Nijisanji was doing. But eventually, Iago, like, throughout, I think it was in 2018 or 2019, where Iago eventually learned, like, what angle they could play with Hololive. But in Holostars, he never found out. Iago never found out, or never really truly knew what he wanted to do with Holostars. Right? Like, what direction, how to market it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So, because Iago started the brand, or the branch, without knowing what they were gonna do with it, then, you know, I guess in that sense, it was doomed from the start. Yeah.
そう、マキナとね、オリーね、そう、マキナにはね、ディスコードの方で、南さんっていうディスコードの文章が来て、
Oh, it's that.
まあそれに、
Dude, I'm so sorry. I'm so brain rotted from the fucking Miyabi memes. Oh, sorry, not Miyabi, the Flyon memes. Okay, because I see a lot of them, the Shiori and Flyon pegging memes, and it's like, oh fuck. And sometimes, right? Sometimes Flyon actually responds to it and acknowledges it. Bro is definitely an okay buddy Hololive user and member. So I love it. I love it.
ね、マキナーっつってなったんだけど、オリーちゃんにはね、まだ言えてなくて、その思いというか、自分がね、辞める時の思いというか、それが言えてないから、まあ、ちょっとこう、今までありがとうね、みたいな、コラボしてくれてありがとうね、みたいなのは言おうかなって思ってる。うん。で、マキナに関しても、いや、そうなんだよな。なんかこうさ、天馬とかさ、まあ、アルさんもそうだけど、まあ、会おうと思えばいつでも会えるじゃん、その天馬とかって。まあ、アルさんもそうだし、ね、ウユにも。だって LINE で会おうよって言えば、
sure.
もう
Okay.
会えるけど、
They'll still be friends
マキナとか
after
オリー
this.
は違うじゃん、ちょっと。
Okay.
まあ、オリーがね、オリーとかマキナが今どこに住んでるのか分かんないんだけど、海外、まあ、ワンチャン海外に住んでたら、まあ、 会おうと思っても会えないし、海外だと。で僕マキナとかオリーは LINE とかが知らないから、そのディスコードはねその知ってるけど、まあやめちゃうとさ、まあ LINE、まあそのディスコードを返しちゃうから。
Oh fuck, dude. I mean, I guess they'd have to answer or add his personal Discord, but like fuck.
普通に。でそれで連絡先がもうなくなるんだよ。LINE とかを知らないと。
I forgot that that's a part of like corpo thing. Oh shit, yeah. No, I forgot that that was part of corpo culture in Japan. When you leave, all your accounts, including your Discord and shit, goes away. There's literally no way to contact people that you were in contact with or like your coworkers, even as a friendly thing, unless you already know them IRL.
でもその時点でもうマキナとか、まあ、オリーにはもうコンタクトが取れなくなる。なので、マキナ日本に住んでんの今。そうなの。じゃあまあ会おうと思えば会えるな。まあ
I didn't even know that.
問題は連絡先というかね、LINE 知らないからだけど、そこでまあちょっとこうね、ちょっと悲しいけどね、そのやっぱり特にね、マキナとかオリーは本当にねコラボしてくれたし、こう僕のことすごい好きって言ってくれたから、でも本当に感謝してる。特にオリーとかはさ、自分の 3D の誕生日配信にもこう出演させていただいてね、こう僕がこう 3D 使えないけどオリーのおかげでこう 3D になって歌って踊れたりとかしたから、いやまあ本当にありがとうという。
Of course, right?
ね、そうサンドリオンとかさ、本当にねありがとうっていう感じ。なんかあの時の僕は割とちゃんとアイドルをやれてたような気がする。
Oh, hey, it's actually a thing. Yeah, no, I forgot that that was a thing. Yeah, I think a lot of people have always known that was a thing, but like, I think we genuinely forgot. So like, for example, when Rusha or Mel got terminated, right? Maybe part of the reason they could not get in contact with a lot of these people unless they rebranded is because they can't. Right? Fuck. Personally, I think them losing their Chinese branch and furthermore ability to stream on Bilibili kind of nailed the coffin, so to speak, because that is a large shell of the BL fanbase in VTubing. True. Nusi, you are absolutely so true and real. And you know what? Nijisanji EN is even like the biggest fucking, the biggest proof of that. Yeah. You're not wrong, absolutely.
なんかそのホロスターズでやってたそのライブもアイドルなんだけど、ね、やっぱりこう、オリーといういるじゃん、オリーがもう目の前に。だからなんかこうどっちかっていうと妹みたいな感じだったね。そのマキナとかオリーは本当に僕の中では妹弟って感じ。
It's funny because like they're all redheads, right? Like Kali's red and Makina's also red.
ガチで可愛い妹弟みたいな、そういう感じやね。
You are the senpai.
ね、可愛いよね本当にね。
I remember Makina is like a great voice actor. I watched his remember when Makina debuted, and I don't know if we were reacting to his debut live, but like we watched their trailers. We were exploring like Holostars, and I was like, wait a minute, bro can anime speak. Holy shit.
そうなので、まあちょっと別れちゃうのはすごい寂しいんですけどね。もうガチで寂しいこれは。まあなのでね、まあ
Doesn't Haka and Octavio stream on Bilibili sometimes though? Well, the problem is that the disaster happened in 2020. A lot of the Hololive people right now, since 2024 even, are able to stream on Bilibili without a lot of backlash anymore, because for the large part, Bilibili kind of forgave them, quote unquote. Like they started being not blacklisted anymore, and a lot of Chinese fans have started to welcome them back. But like 2020. Like, especially with the rise of, like, VTubing and, like, the Chinese branch and, like, the globalization of VTubing, they missed out on a very crucial part of the VTubing timeline, of the market. Yep. So, there's a universe out there where Hololive would have captured the BL Fujoshi market of Hololive China, or the Chinese part of the industry, better than Nijisanji EN. Yeah.
まあオリーもそうだしマキナもそうなんだけど、まだねやっぱり活動はしているから、まあその頑張ってねっていう、その僕はもういなくなっちゃうかもしれないけど、頑張ってくれ。 っていう気持ちを伝えたい。
Aw,
オリーとマキナに関しては。
I see. Bro, they're literally not gonna fucking talk anymore. That's fucked up. I mean, hey man, fucking Ollie, give bro your personal, dude. Your line. Yeah, but I think the Holstars EN fandom would be more toxic because of it. I think maybe, but at the same time, like that would fulfill 3 good things. 1, it would create like a very tangible divide between like Hololive EN, Hololive and Holostars rather. It would, right? Because then Hololive would position themselves as the agency that has the parasocial, idol-centric appeal on both sides of the aisle. They would be locked into that sort of marketing. But that would actually do wonders for them. Because even right now, chat, right? Even right now, we don't really have that much an overlap between Holostars fans and Hololive fans themselves. Them having a Chinese BL fan base would just stretch or thin the divide even further. I don't think there would be that much drama that would happen unless there's like, unless Gargura or fucking whoever would have been like the parasocial Andy of Holostars would happen, right? Like, unless something happens in both fan bases that would upset the unicorns, I don't think there would be much drama that would happen. Yeah. Nijisisters seems to have bad management, so maybe covers proper management, they'd be able to handle it. Something like that, yeah. I can see a future where that would have happened. But at this point, right, like there's no use speculating. In my opinion, there's no use speculating on how we could have saved Holostars or how it could have been improved and blah blah blah. Like what parts of the timeline they could have done something with it, because like, hindsight is 2020. But at the same time, right? Yeah. Feels like only indies are doing well these days. It depends on which indies you're talking about, to be honest. There's a lot of indies right now. A lot of them are fucking grifters. Holy shit. How Holostars could have been salvaged. Don't develop Hollow Earth. True. So true, bestie. So real, Oomphy. True and real. So true and real. Oh, hey, that's me. I wanted to watch this, by the way. We're gonna talk about...
Do you know about the lore?
I wanted to watch this, the whole Ian Rico lore video thing, but I'm genuinely not interested anymore, so we'll just ignore that now. I guess we'll use it. Maybe one day we'll talk about it when fucking Ian Rico becomes relevant again. Yeah. Am I the only one who feels the corpo market is starting to collapse? I mean, in Japan, no, not really. English though, yep. I feel like, I just feel like there's a fundamental misunderstanding about like corpo culture in both the EN and JP side that they're not figuring it out. Unfortunately, it's just that the thing about corpos, right, is that it's expensive to run. Most corpos lose out on a lot of money. And we will talk about that. We're going to talk about the VAllure stuff later. Yeah. We're going to talk about the VAllure stuff later. Because what I want to talk about first... Sykkuno. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sykkuno. Let's talk about you. You're back after how many months? Like 2 months? When did it get cancelled? Like April 12, I think. And it's currently June 5. Or June 4 is when he came back. So I guess like 1 month and a half. Yeah. Kira is back. True. Kira is back. My fucking goat. Ayano Kuno. Sykkuno Koji or something. Yeah, holy shit. Dude, low-key, I like, obviously Sykkuno's a rat. Sykkuno's a fucking cheater, piece of shit. But like there's a part in my subconscious where like I low-key have respect for it. Not respect I don't respect him as a cheater, but I respect him as a fucking cockroach. Like, you know, there's a cockroach. You try to squish it. It just keeps on fucking living. It just keeps on like running and like skittering around. You fucking dealt a lethal blow, but it's still surviving. It's like, yeah, I respect it, man. I respect the will. You know, I respect the fact that despite everything that happened to you, you still got away with it. You know? Now he's probably going to get more girls. I don't know. True. Actually, true. Nusi, that is like an angle I haven't even thought of. Right? True. Because like there's going to be a lot of opportunistic e-girls where they think that they can get something from Sykkuno, whether that be money and clout. And at the same time, right, it's like look, dude, I refuse to believe that a person like Sykkuno, who has been cheating with a lot of girls sporadically and multiple times in the span of like half a decade, he is not just going to be like able to get away or break the habit in just 2 months. Maybe that can happen, maybe not, but it's hard for me to believe it, right? So when a girl is in his DMs, shaking her ass, juggling his boobs, trying to get something out of Sykkuno, it's like a drug addict, right? Like you're a drug addict and somebody's like waving fucking coke, trying to like explain how it feels like, right? Fucking literally waving that in his ass, in his face. And then, you know, it's a mutually beneficial thing because Sykkuno gets a hot piece of ass and then the other girl gets some attention or clout or maybe even money. Aster is nasty though. True, Sykkuno is slimy. But like Sykkuno was being smart about it. Yeah. Yeah. Look, man, that's just the Sykkuno strat. Not just that, there's a quote that went like, if you kill one guy, you're a murderer. 10 makes you a famous serial killer. 1,000 and you're a True, Aquarocket, true. Fuck, dude. And look, dude. And if you kill 10 people and you happen to be like somewhat attractive, then you're gonna have people defending you. And by the way, that's a men and a women thing. I feel like that's a thing, right? Like, the thing about being attractive is that it's literally one of an end-all be-all when it comes to being forgiven or being excused for some vile action. Like if you were a hot man, a lot of the females would forgive you. If you're a hot woman, a lot of the moids would also forgive you. That's just how it works, man. I wonder if he'll any illegitimate children. I mean, true, given his penchant of like cream pieing people, finishing inside people, would be surprising. Aster didn't successfully get women. Look, man, I don't know if that's... look, like, obviously, we know that Aster does that to a lot of people, and sometimes we know of the cases that he failed, but we don't know of the cases that he didn't fail. You know? We don't know. We don't know. Okay.
All right, well, I'm pretty nervous as you can guess.
Why are you still up with the anime voice? I don't get it.
Whew. All right, well, as most of you guys
Hold on,
know,
my foid. Oh, my foid boss. My foid boss. Wait, never mind. It's my moid coworker. No, never mind. It's just my moid coworker.
I've been gone for a bit, and while I've been
Ooh,
gone,
I'm so nervous. True.
just working on myself and repairing the damage I've done to my girlfriend and our relationship. And what I did to her was horrible, and for a lot of people, they could never forgive that.
He's still pulling up the voice. It's like, yeah, what I did to her was horrible, but a lot of people can't forgive that. Like the shaking in the voice, the fucking the forced rasp, bro. Holy fuck, dude! It's so cringe. It's so like disgusting, but it's like I can't look away. Oh
I
fuck!
regret doing it so much, and
Dude, this max volume. This max volume, by the way. Let's see if this will help.
the time I've been gone, I've been working every single day to try and make things better.
Okay, what did you do?
It hasn't been easy, but I'm glad to share that not everything's perfect, but we made a lot of improvements, and I can
You cheated on your girlfriend for 5 years, probably 20 plus times.
confidently say, we can confidently say that we're doing a lot better.
Oh shit! Did you guys see the fucking? Did you guys sense that? That was a shakiness.
But we made a lot of improvements, and I can confidently say, we can confidently say that
See that? I can confidently say that. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, I love it. I fucking love it. Oh my god, my goat. Unironically. Can we start like an ironic glazing campaign for Sykkuno? See, like as a little experiment, like what would happen?
we're doing a lot.
Hi 00 man, welcome to the stream. Hi, I'm Mike. What did I miss? We talked about the we talked about the Holostar situation. We talked about the what's it called? We talked about the other situation. I forgot the other situation. Oh, the Vermilion thing.
Better. We're in a position where we could be happy together, and we're headed in a good direction. I wouldn't be coming back to streaming if both of us didn't feel that way.
Okay.
So, you know, with everything that happened, a lot has changed, and I think I've grown a lot from it in so many ways. And I'd say that's most of the update.
Lord Sleven, I hate that I'm still kinda attractive to him. You know what? You know what? I get it. I get it, Lord Sleven. You know why? Okay. Okay. Okay, look, I'm gonna do a little lore drop, okay? I'm gonna do a little lore drop. I had an ex. Okay, I had an ex. She had BPD. I mean, I don't know if she had BPD. I felt like she had BPD. She was mentally ill. And, she was crazy as fuck. And I like that about her. She was mentally ill. Supremely mentally ill. When we broke up, I found her even more attractive. So I get it. Okay, look. I get when a lot of people say that they unironically find a lot of these fucking terrible people attractive. I can't blame them. I can't even disparage them because I relate to them. I'm unfortunately part of that demographic. Okay. Yeah. I'm part of that demographic. I am so sorry. But like your guys' taste, you guys should already know this. My taste in VTubers fucking, you know, fuck. Trauma bonds, true. If it's the whole if evil, why hot? Exactly. I don't know. I think it goes beyond like physical attraction, to be honest. I think like it's like a mental stimulation thing. Like my cope about it is that it's like gambling. Okay, chat, it's like gambling. Sporadic extremes make it addicting. Okay? Like the random extreme happiness, extreme lows, and extreme highs, the unpredictability of it, there's something that just scratches some part of your fucking brain. And it's insane. It's insanely attractive. Fuck. Former manager? True, yeah. Bro thinks he's Nimi Nightmare? I mean... Hold on. Let's go back to what he said.
And I'd say that's most of the update I've got. It's going a lot better, and I wouldn't be coming back if it wasn't that way.
Okay, buddy. Okay, Sykkuno.
So I do want to thank you guys for showing up, and sorry I've been gone for so long.
It's 2 months, bro. Arguably, a lot of people would even say that you're not gone for long enough. It's only been 2 months. I disappeared for 6 months.
But yeah, thank you guys is all I can say. And also, of course, thank you to all my friends who, you know, are still supporting me. I don't know if I would have done quite as well if I didn't have such supportive friends who really want the best for me. And yeah, I think I'm very lucky for that. So Yeah, that's pretty much all I can really say about it. I think we're doing better, and we're gonna be back to gaming and stuff like that, and hopefully having a good time.
Okay.
Well, that's most of it. Wasn't easy. But yeah, I think, streaming's still gonna be what it's mostly about, which is playing games and hopefully having a good time.
You know what I want to happen? I want to have a lot of women still throw themselves at Sykkuno. Just so, like, a lot of the just so we can, like, I really want, like, a Glaze campaign towards him, okay? I really do. Because I think that would be funny. Like, not because I actually support him cheating or anything, but I think it would be funny.
So, that's pretty much it. Glad to see you guys again. Missed you guys. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people in chat who...
Oh shit, it's the anime! Oh my god, you could not write a better script for this, okay? Just when he's about to thank everyone for supporting him, the anime music plays. It's like power of friendship. Yeah, we'll overcome this together.
Glad to see you guys again.
Yeah, glad to see you guys again. We're gonna go through this together. And then, yeah.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people in chat who aren't really, like, are just here for fun or drama or whatever.
Yeah, sorry demo.
And, that's that. But, glad to see you guys again. What are you playing today? Honestly, I'm really, really nervous and scared. I mean, I wouldn't be back if I wasn't confidently back, but...
Okay.
Scary. But I do think seeing so many nice messages is definitely helping, and I do think, like, I got some good friends. I think I'm very
okay.
for that.
Yo, true, dude, I'm good at power of friendship. Oh my fuck, you could not write this. You could not write a better script for this, bro. Starts off being apologetically. No, I'm so sorry for everyone. Yeah, we're doing better. We're doing better. I know a lot of people are only just covering here for the drama. It's been 2 months. I'm so sorry for the radio silent. Anime music plays. The fucking Naruto song plays. And it's like, but I just want to thank my friends. Thank you for being here. Fucking, oh, God. God, his birthday's today, by the way. Wait, really? Sykkuno birthday. Oh, okay. That's why he came back. Okay. This shit right itself. True. How does that happen? You can't keep getting it. Oh, dude. Why is everyone treating this like it's a good thing? If the roles were reversed, the woman would be still called a whore. True. I'm not for this. Double standard is gross. Wasn't this his second time too? I don't think anybody... I mean, okay, maybe it does happen, but I don't see anybody that is actually supporting him. At least not in the Twitter. I'm sure his chat is supporting him, obviously, because it's his chat. But, like, in terms of tweets, I haven't seen anyone actually supporting this. Everyone's actually shitposting on the fact that he is getting away with it. Yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah, no, everybody's shitting on him. Everybody wants him gone for a bit more. Dude, that's so cool. But he do be kind of hotter now. Look, bro. Look, bro. What he's gonna happen is he's gonna probably... I mean, I don't know if he's, like, done something to his hair that makes it bald less. But what he's gonna do is probably he's gonna slick it back. Embrace his evil era. And, like a Super Saiyan thingy. What's his viewership, actually? Twitch tracker. Oh, wait, no, he streams on YouTube. Never mind. Sykkuno. What was his viewership? Whoa, 50k views is huge. I mean, Dr. Disrespect is doing fine and his cheating was way worse. Dekuno will be okay, Lamau. True, yeah. Yeah, true. I feel like he would get a lot of support if he experienced it, though. If he doubles down, you know? Yeah, at least I would. Well. Let's see who's the first collab back. The anime gimmick worked. True, it really truly did. He's the method patch. It's the method patched game. Bro wants to be the anime person again. No, it's not Sykkuno, it's Sykkuno Black from an alternate. True, lightly. Oh, fuck. What if he was balding? Would he be accepted? Probably not. Again, looks matter a lot in these kinds of situations, okay? If you were an ugly girl or an ugly guy, and this happened to you, you would not be forgiven. Yeah. Wait a minute. The people that are here are also like women. Oh my god. So happy to see you back. Waited for so long. I missed it live. These are all like women, dude. Dude, he's so based, actually. Zoro Leisha, this is definitely a man. Unless he's like one of the new One Piece fans. Teach your ways, I like to. True. Me too, buddy, too. Teach me your ways. God. Okay, I want him to teach me his ways, but it's so I can find myself a sugar mama, okay? I want a sugar mama. Okay, I want to see the chat. Look, we're here for the chat. Where's the part where you did your apology stream?
On for a bit, and while I've been gone, I was working on myself and repairing the damage I've done to my girlfriend and our relationship. And what I did to her was horrible, and
I don't understand. What do you mean? Whatever. Oh shit, WestJet video? Fuck, I wanna eat my slop, dude. Asmon had an OFX IRC, but another one of his exes left him due to his hygiene. I mean, to be fair, right? I think in a lot of these cases, money does carry you. Or like sheer autism. Like, contrary to like what a lot of black-pilled, red-pilled manosphere places say, you don't need to actually be hot to bag women. Okay? You don't. Like, I think what you should, as an exercise, even if you go outside and look at the men around, the men that has partners or are married, rate their faces. From your perspective, like from a 1 out of 10, rate your faces. Most of the men you'll see are probably going to be like a 4 to 6 in your ratings, right? Even some dumb fat fuck is able to bag a 9 out of 10 baddie. Sorry, yeah. Being like super attractive is not necessarily like a whole thing. Yeah, a lot of it is like, you know, how funny you are or how much you listen, or you know, if you're rich. I guess that's a huge part of it. My problem is how Sykkuno got away with it while being a cheat. I mean, I guess money and among many other things probably help. Yeah. I've known male sugar babies. Aw, sheesh. It's a buff, definitely. Yeah, no, 100%. Fuck, do I want to watch the WestJet video? Can I? You know, fucking slop, man. I want to eat the fucking slop. Dude, I love slop. I think you guys know this about me, but I love slop. I truly do love slop. It's why I make it myself with my second channel videos and shit like that. I mean, hey man, I was a Kenji fan for a long time too. I love my slop. Yeah. Let's see what West Jess has to say. Oh, and I also saw this, by the way. I also saw this. Let's actually, before we watch that, let's look at this, okay? XQC on why he thinks women who came out against Sykkuno don't deserve apologies. What about other women? Why should we give a shit? What do you mean, yikes? They were all flirted and half dated. What do you want? An apology? They knew the parameters. They were led to believe he was single. Perhaps true. Is this an egregious thing? I mean, could be true, but then they interacted after the fact and they were still negotiating. There was no promise of a future, then they pulled the trigger and retaliated. I mean, no. Okay. This happened twice. But not a lot of the women truly did not know. That's the thing. But I guess I get the sentiment. Let's see what XQC has to say.
We're doing a lot better. We're in a position where we could be happy together and we're headed in a good direction. I wouldn't be coming back to streaming if
what about the other women?
both of us didn't feel
I
that
mean,
way.
why should we give a shit?
To get a new haircut.
So, you
I mean, yikes.
so many ways.
Buddy, what about the other people? I mean, they were just flirted and half dated, and it is what it is. I mean, they don't get it. Is what it is. I mean,
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Speak English.
What do you want?
I'd say
An apology to them for
That's
what?
most of the update I've got. It's
They knew the parameters.
Almost finished.
What does the parameters mean?
wouldn't be coming back if it wasn't that way. Also, of course, thank you to all my friends who
Caption with like you see? Okay. Oh, there's no caption. Never mind.
you know, are still supporting me. I
The
think
women were
no
led
captions.
to believe that he was single. Okay. Perhaps true.
I don't know if I
Is
was
this
What?
an
I didn't
egregious
have
thing? I
such
mean, yeah.
great
I mean,
friends who really
could
want
be
the
true.
best for me,
Could be
and,
true. But
I mean, it's true though. I mean, no. See, XQC, it is true though. I feel like there's a lot of people who also kind of don't really do their reps into this thing. A lot of women who entered into like that sort of that sort of like relationship or arrangement with Sykkuno truly did not know that he was single, right? But there was Hemamal who, interacted with him. And after she found out that he was single, was quote willing to still forgive him as his friend. But you already know how I debunked that in my previous video about it. But a lot of the women truly did not know. Yeah, there's no perhaps there. Yeah.
But then they interacted after the fact, right? And they were still negotiating. And when there was no promise of a future, then they pulled the trigger on retaliation, which is the main problem. At that point, it becomes kind of fair game. It becomes fair game. These things gonna just become kind of.
I think it's fair game if that is the case of what happened. True, like for the case of Hemamal, but again, that didn't happen to a lot of people.
Void, because that's how it works.
yeah, I think
I agree with the general sentiment that if you fucking bitch and whine about something that you knowingly knew was gonna hurt you, right? Like if you knew that there was a chance or that there were like some sort of circumstances where you were going to get hurt or there was something bad with what's gonna happen, like you interact with a potential scammer, for example, and you get fucking scammed. Well, you don't fucking bitch and whine about it because you fucking knew what was gonna happen, or at least a chance of what was gonna happen. You entered the fucking game with a chance of you getting burnt by it. You getting burnt by it should have been an expected thing, you know? What's the phrase there? Holy shit, I'm becoming XQC. Holy fuck. What's the game there? What's the phrase there? What do you do? When you play stupid game, you play stupid. Play stupid. What am I doing? What's happening? You play stupid games. You get stupid prizes. Am I becoming XQC? What? Fuck.
very lucky for that. So
No crying in the casino. True, Ivan Iron Fist. True. Oh fuck. Holstar is ending and Mio celebrating. Oh, thank you, Project Libertad. I don't know if Mio's necessarily celebrating. I haven't seen the clip. But I saw the Fly and Shiori stuff, yeah.
If you were wronged and you don't fire a shot at getting a prize, your claim is valid for what it is. If you were wronged and you go, wait a minute, I can probably get a max win here, and you give it a shot and you lose,
Yeah, you get fucked in the ass. No, I agree with
And if you
XQC
try-
here, but like I feel like his opinion is formed because he didn't do his
And
reps.
go, and go with the first claim, it's kind of void. It's not. It's you don't get the fucking
pretty
double
much
dip.
Yeah, you don't get to bitch and whine about it.
you
Yeah.
don't get the double
say
dip.
about it.
Like one of them, I don't know the other one.
Well, that's
I don't
most of
remember.
it.
Yeah, okay. I am not gonna watch a single XQC clip ever again. I don't know, watching that fucking clip did something to my brain. What the hell, bro? What the hell? Okay. Okay. Then I saw this one. Jason the Ween couldn't believe Sykkuno was redoing this Shy Guy gimmick on his return stream. Is UXP bar full not enough? Okay.
I wouldn't be back if I wasn't confidently back, but scary.
Ah.
Nah, not again, bro. Nah. He not. Same guy you doing again.
But I do think seeing so many nice messages is definitely helping, and I do think like
Bro, is your XB bar not full enough? Is it not full enough?
Okay, wow, that was I thought he was gonna say something important there. I guess not. Well, I mean, when it comes to this, right? Yeah, XP bar is never truly full enough. Who the fuck is this? I don't know. Some famous person. Cause I've seen the word Jason the Ween a lot. I don't know who he is, but seems he's fucking famous and he has something against Sykkuno. So I was curious on what his take
we
was.
can conf-
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Massive day for the unemployed. Sykkuno just returned to streaming, and boy oh boy, people were pissed. Let's check it out.
All right. Well, as most of you guys know, I've been gone for a bit. While I've been gone, I was working on myself and repairing the damage I've done to.
Dude, I love slop, dude. I love eating slop. Like, look, but here's the thing, okay? I love slop, but I want authentic slop, made by man.
Ain't no way he's still doing the anime voice.
Bro, is your XB bar not full enough? Is it not full enough?
Oh shit!
Lover
The
meat
Minecraft
rice gum and
XP.
he's cooking.
My girlfriend and our relationship. And what I did to her was horrible, and for a lot of people, they could never forgive that. I regret doing it so much, and
This virgin just said the return of the king.
the time I've been gone,
It's
I've
him.
been working every single day to try and make things better.
Working on the weekend like usual.
It hasn't been easy, but I'm glad to share that. Not everything's
I want, dude, WestJet. If this has no you say run, if this doesn't have you say run when he starts talking about his friends,
perfect,
I'm gonna click off the video.
but we made a lot of improvements, and we can confidently say that we're doing a lot.
Yeah, the fucking yeah, dude. I love it. I love this. Okay, look.
Confidently say that.
Yeah, you know, I can confidently say that. Yeah, I
We're
love
doing
it.
a lot better. We're in a position where we could be happy together, and we're headed in a good direction.
Me and my girlfriend queued Among Us together with my other Chinese streamer friends, and then we played a bunch of League of Legends.
I wouldn't be coming back
True
to
and real.
streaming if both of us didn't feel that way.
This dude can't be getting away with this. Hashtag justice for this guy. Hey, I'm an up-and-coming VTuber, and I was wondering if you could help me get my XP
Dude, bye.
permanently banned.
What is up, guys? It's Sykkuno here.
Why is everyone treating this like a good thing? If the roles were reversed, the woman would still be called a I'm not for this. The double standards is gross. Wasn't this the
It's more than I didn't see this part of his tweet because I didn't finish reading his entire tweet. It's not his second time, bro.
time, too?
It's
Why?
like fucking like 20th time maybe.
He's still talking like that, man?
Dude, I'm watching the stream. Why are you trying not to laugh, bro?
Excuse me.
Ooh, I don't care.
Not excuse me. I show speed.
He's a creep, and his girlfriend is pathetic. I mean,
True, and-
yeah, that's pretty
yeah,
true.
that's
That's
pretty
true.
true.
That's
All right, well, I'm pretty nervous, as you can guess. Ooh.
Oh, a lot of women probably like that because, you know, blowing the vagina. Whew.
the silence is deafening.
You know, with everything that happened, a lot has changed.
You know what he should do? He should fucking collab with like Andrew Tate and shit. Nick Fuentes and fucking, I don't know, what are other Manosphere people? Andrew, Sneeko, maybe, yeah, Sneeko. Sneeko's good. Who else? He should collab with them.
And I think I've grown a lot from it in so many ways.
Clavicular, true.
And I'd say
I wonder how much, what's his rate? How he would rate his face.
that's most of the update I've got. It's going a lot better, and I wouldn't be coming back if it wasn't that way.
True.
I mean, his girlfriend is sort of pathetic for taking him back, but that's on her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, thank you guys, is all I can say. And also, of course, thank you to all my friends who, are still supporting me. I don't know if I would have done quite as well if I didn't have such supportive friends who really want the best for me.
Where's the you say run,
and
Jet?
Zooey Mama XQC chimed in.
What about the other women? Maybe why should we give a
The new haircut.
Woman, yikes!
So many ways.
Buddy, what about the other people? I mean, what do you want? An apology to them? For what? They knew the parameters. The women were led to believe that he was single. Okay, perhaps true. But then they interacted after the fact, and they were still negotiating. And when there was no promise of a future, then they pulled the trigger on the retaliation, which is the main problem. At that point, it becomes kind of fair game. If you
When XQC makes sense, you know it's a problem. But yeah, a lot of the girls who came out with a slob basically said nothing.
If you were wronged and you don't fire a shot at getting a prize, your claim is valid for what it is. If you were wronged and you go, wait a minute, I can probably get a max win here, and you give it a shot, and you lose, then if you try
He's basically saying that if you're being greedy, right? Like, for example, right? I'm going to name a better scenario for, I'm going to get a better scenario for what XQC is trying to say. Okay? Let's say you get a game, you play a game, right? And, you play a game where there's a 95% chance you win $100, right? But then there's a 5% chance you lose another 100. So it's either you gain or you lose 100. But then there's another option where there's a 50% chance that you gain $500, but also a 50% where you lose. But then there's an option in the game where there's a 75% chance that you lose $1,000, but a 25% chance that you win $100,000. Okay? If you chose the first two options where you have a 90 or a 50% chance to gain 100 and 500, and you crash out about it, to a certain extent, maybe it's fine. But if you went for the third option where you were gonna lose a 10 grand but you had a 25% chance to gain 100K, you intentionally chose the riskier, more greedier option. Then at that point, you kind of fucked yourself in the ass. The math was against you. You decided to gamble on it anyway. Right? Like what the other guy said. What Ivan said. Crying in the casino.
Go with the first claim, it's kind of void.
What the actual did you just say to me right now?
Bro, like, he said a whole lot of nothing.
I just thought, yo, he's kind of the GOAT.
Yo, stop with the Red Bull. It's Ramadan.
Oh,
Sykkuno
true.
returns to streaming after cheating scandal apology. The 34-year-old streamer addressed the April cheating allegations head-on during the
Yes,
I'm Back
Eddie.
broadcast, saying he has spent time repairing his relationship and that they both agreed it was a great time to return. Hide your VTubers, the Slayer is back. Champions Club Platinum card holder. He can't prevent smirking non-stop, lol. Still doing
Don't tell me how to play Umamusume. Oh, sure. Okay, let's use an Umamusume example. It's like, it's like the recent, like, the track blazer thing, where you have a speed, you had like the speed enhancer item, and then you have all the what's it called, the thing the items that increase the point gain, the training point by like 65, 25 or something %, like all four of them, you had them all procced, and you didn't have your energy drinks, or you didn't have like that item that makes the fail the anti-fail thing, like 0%, right? And then you see the training speed gets you like 80k, not 80k, 8 points in the speed thing, 80 points in the speed thing, but it has a 65% fail rate. You get into that, it's your fault, you lose it. Okay? That's how it works.
That cringe voice too. When you do the ooh, you get
32, your chances on 32% is pretty good, Nusi. I do not train my Umas when it's beyond 40%, yeah.
the bust nuts around.
Sykkuno back. Say
it ain't so.
I'm back. Bro, he might hit a lot. Hey.
Everyone.
Bro instantly went into sub-only mode. His XP is high enough again.
True.
What did this guy do? Had intercourse with a consenting adult.
That's pretty much all I can really say about it. I think, we're doing better. And we're gonna be back to, gaming and stuff like that, and hopefully having a good time.
The first Among Us stream back gonna be hitting different. You already know. You're
True.
not the f***ing victim, Jesus Christ. So you didn't change in just 2 months. Such a shameless person. Again, he's a scumbag for cheating, and that's bottom of the barrel activity, but he didn't really commit a crime or do anything irredeemable.
That this whole Sykkuno thing has gone too far because even my parents know about it. Well, actually, my mom is kind of tapped in, but my dad is not. I feel like, I'm like, what the f? It's reaching my dad's algorithm.
Whoa.
It might just be because you're Asian, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe everyone gets a notification on their Billy.
It's not racist, it's a preference. If I don't want to bang or...
Anyway, moving on.
Base.
I do think, obviously, there's a few people out there who aren't quite as friendly, but there's a lot of people happy to see me, and I think that means a lot, so thank you guys.
I think a lot of people are confused about the Sykkuno situation, like why everyone cares so much. If he's just a boy and a player, and yeah, so why he cheated on his girlfriend. I think the main reason why everyone cares so much, especially women, is because we genuinely thought that he was a safe person, and I'm sure that's why he was always hanging around with female content creators. So that's why it's so shocking to see that someone that you thought was respectful towards you
Is this like her friend? Like, who is this? Is this just some random fan?
Actually turned out to use that to their advantage, to use that image that they had of you of being safe.
Yeah, it's the nice guys you gotta worry about. They're the wolves in sheep's clothing most of the time. Like, even
True,
now,
the
his
performative males.
LARP has gone intergalactic. He still can't drop the voice or the persona.
I'm nervous, guys.
He's actually unironically like this. Or maybe he just doesn't break character? I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. I feel like his psyop goes beyond our mortal comprehension. I'm not gonna lie.
Sure, if this was a good or a bad idea. I thought it was kind of dumb, but I was like, well, I guess I should still be myself, right? So
what does that mean?
I'm really nervous. I'll wear my nervous shirt, and maybe, I don't know.
Oh, my bad. He got his nervous shirt on. I should have known.
Easy.
I'm gonna be honest, I can't watch this. I can't. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
It just feels weird to me to like, feels weird, and it's like one of those things where it's like, yeah, he f***ed up. He's trying to be a better person. And just, you know what I mean? And he just needs to get that out. It's like, really, I can't do it. I'm so sorry.
To be fair, it did get out of hand for Sykkuno. I feel pretty bad myself. You know, people were calling him a predator and like a rape. A bit disappointed his return video wasn't some Among Us gameplay. And bro left the comments on, so props to him, not gonna lie.
Can't really say much. Because him and his girl good, bro. That's really all that matters.
I mean, hey, if she doesn't care, I guess no harm, no foul.
I guess.
Cheated on his girlfriend with well, I don't really know. Apparently, there are like a lot of individuals for a long period of time. He preyed on smaller streamers. That
almost half a
also be
decade.
young.
More than half a decade, by the way.
But like 18 young. But he's what, 30 something? So that's like TLDR, I would say.
Cheating, yes, but preying on people, I think that's a slight exaggeration. I don't think that's very good faith, to be fair. And him going for younger women is weird, but again, nothing illegal. If you made it this far, please leave a comment and a like.
Okay, thank you, WestJet. Thank you. Thank you for your slop. Give me slop. Ain't that the kid, the same guy who was harassing Iron Mouse along with Rakai? No, that was Ray. That was Ray. Damn, dude. Crazy. crazy. We have some crazy bullshit here, chat. Fuck me, dude. I wish I had his XP bar. I mean, what? Okay, wait. How many Google Docs are there on Luminara now? Yo, chat, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not making a video on the Luminara thing. I get overwhelmed thinking about it. There's like 6 Google Docies. 6 bad experience. I can't, man. The fuck is an executive secretary? Probably like your highest of the high. Alright, let's just give it a whirl. How long is it? I don't care. How long is it? Okay, hold on. Okay, so he yells at people. Mistreatment towards a guy. Okay. Okay, so he makes comments about his sex drive or how. Okay, yeah, people do. A lot of predatory men do that. Yeah, I know a lot. I know too many men who do this. Yes. By the way, this is like a signal. When a guy randomly starts bragging or like talks about like his sex drive being high or how like he's okay or decent at bed or whatever, and usually when it's unprompted, it's because he wants to fuck a person in the circle he's talking about it. Yeah, it's so obvious. Transphobia? Sure. If I see people checking on more than one pronouns, I'm going to... Okay, gotcha. Okay. Understood. Okay. Debunking rumors. So... Okay, whatever. Left, right, I noticed that wrong. Okay, so they fucked up the website. He was mixing. It was a mix. He just did mixing stuff. Sure. So I guess this person is an audio person. Sure. Kamana fired her. Sure. Money digger. True. True and real. I mean. Kamana wanted to give me a higher position. Dude, when a guy like Kamana fucking offers like a girl like any sort of higher position, it's always going to have some sort of sexual there's going to be like some sort of sexual thing in there. Yeah. So what does a secretary even do in this situation? Like, do you not take notes for yourself? Okay, whatever. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little burnt out from the Google Doc. Chat, you might not believe it, but even I get tired of drama. Okay, me, a slop-eating, slop-producing drama person. I get tired of it, bro. True, sexitary. A lot of people. Oh, cute.
What? Do you see that? That's my world. It means everything to me.
Oh, the animation is smooth.
That world looks small as fuck. Tetto, look.
Cute.
Do you see that? What?
Cute.
Do you see that? That's my world. It means everything to me. That world looks small as fuck.
Cute.
Tetto, look.
Cute. Oh, I saw this. I saw that Merryweather was like, Merryweather's excellent at rage baiting people. I mean, I guess that's his engagement bait now. He rage baits people. Yeah, look at this. 2.8 million views. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, by the way, I watched the Backrooms. And, I liked it. It was like, I would say that was a 6 out of 10 for me. I wish they retained the mystique and the atmosphere especially in the first half, like a lot longer. But it was decent. It was fine. If you guys think you want to watch it, then I think you should. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not bad, but it's not like, you know, Spider-Verse levels of good. Oh, I also watched the Gundam movie. Okay, I watched the Gundam movie. The Sorcery of Nymph Cersei. Yeah. This was pretty cool. I'm not gonna spoil it. But if you're a Gundam fan and you like the first, and you're invested in the Universal timeline, you should watch both the first and the second movie. Okay, the first movie, you kinda have to, the first movie is kind of slow. I'll say that much. Like, the first movie felt like it was a setup. It's like watching Dune and Dune 2. Like, it was like, yeah, sure. Like, the setup and like the tone and everything was fine and all. I wish there were less scenes in the second movie where it was all dark and shit. But the second movie definitely paid off a lot of what the first movie was setting up. Yeah. So you should watch it. You should watch it. I'm excited for the third movie now, but I don't know if I can wait like 5 years for the third one, for the trilogy. Yeah. CG is not as good as the first. It really is not. Yeah. The final fight scene was good though. Like there were the first scene, right? When they were deploying the the C? I don't know how to pronounce it. When they were supposed to be scouting or like invading that part of Australia, when they were going to the resistance part, yeah, that was fine. That was clanky as fuck, but that final battle, epic. If you watched Char's counterattack and you loved it, oh, you're gonna love the final battle, bro. The final battle is so fucking cooked. It's so cookie, rather. You're gonna love it. But yeah, it's pretty good. I'm going to see the backrooms myself. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty good. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. My voice is getting fucked. I'm still kind of sick, and I'm still like weak. So I think that'll be it for now. Is there something we missed? I don't think we did, right? Yeah, I don't think we did. Uh-oh, Shiori. Wait, let's just watch this first.
I've not really seen movies in forever, besides Exit 8, thinking about it. I think it's been a while. I think it's just because there's just so much stuff going on, and then I have to focus.
Oh, true, VAllure. Fuck. I'm tired though. I don't know if I can talk about it. I'll speedrun it. Hold on.
I will say this right now. It's pretty obvious for those who watch me on the regular. I have like no energy for the past year. I'm essentially floating, or my head is above the water, if that makes sense. I'm probably gonna see a doctor at some point. I actually already have a doctor scheduled. I'm just gonna see if something can be done about it, but like for the most part, I just have no energy, and I already know why.
Are you depressed, bro?
Yeah. Energy's just completely bleh, yeah. Do I have water? Yeah, I have water.
Whenever I see the word bleh, I remember what I think of how news says bleh.
I have to get checked up once in a while. I will, no worries. Outside the required emergency hospital visit. I hope I'm not drained. I think it's just like, I don't know.
Are you depressed,
it's
bro?
It's more of like an emotional thing, if that makes sense. It's just like, I just feel, and it really does show. Like, I have not had energy to check on things. Like, I'm capable. I'm very functional. But emotionally, I am so tired. So yeah, it does make sense. Yeah, but I hope
I hope this doesn't make her graduate.
You guys are okay. I know, like, it can be hard to just feel like motivated. So I'm dissociated. Oh, is that what it is? Maybe. I'm really good at being functional, though. High functioning, probably. Yeah, I hope I get better too. Because I was thinking like how it used to be versus now. And it's like, I used to be able to do so much, and now it's like I can't even really leave bed that easily, so yeah, we'll see.
Bro, I mean, I hope she'll be okay. It's kind of fucked. I mean, I've had those days, especially in 2020, 2021. But, you know, I'm no longer, you know, in that sort of mental headspace. I got away from it. It was good. Things do get better sometimes, so I hope she'll be able to get away from it. Yeah. Yeah, Vesper, I will allow you one chance to redeem yourselves and take care of her. One. Anyway, yeah, let's talk about VAllure. VAllure is closing. Okay, we're gonna speedrun it. VAllure is closing. It is with a heavy heart that we announced that VAllure will cease operations effective literally today. They fucking like collapsed. No nothing, no celebration, no fucking. They collapsed. Yep. And they're not gonna specify why. Okay, they're gonna give all the IPs to the talents. While we won't go into the specific behinds, we want to assure you that our focus remains firmly on our upcoming content. We kindly ask that fans refrain from directing inquiries. So a lot of, I mean, I do have to wonder if this is financial. That was a surprise, not gonna lie. Yeah, it is. It truly is. And obviously a lot of the talents are tweeting about it. Oh, Stronny, okay. CEO, let's see what you have to say. I'm struggling to think of what I wanted to say after all of this. I wish there was another way, and I'm heartbroken for what could have been for VAllure for its talents. I'm so grateful for everyone who came together and who tried their best. As for my content, I have a lot of plans and loose ends that still needs tying up as my output is very slow these days. Huh. Wait. So Stronny is going dark. Probably they were setting up a new gen. Yeah, I was about to say, didn't they like open auditions like a couple months ago, but then they had to delay it, and now they're closing? Yeah, Stronny is going a little bit dark because she's closing all her membership, and shit will be private. So it could be just health issues. I mean, it makes sense if the CEO has health issues and she can no longer support the company as it is. It makes sense that she would. Man. Crazy. She's having issues since April. Oh shit, dude. I hope it's not shit like cancer or something, bro. That would fucking suck. That would unironically fucking suck. Yeah. But then obviously we have a lot of the Anna Valens supporters, you know, like Bint, for example. VAllure, more like AV Shoujo. VAllure founder tells a trans woman to become a sadistic in response to allegations of transphobia, and then VAllure become a statistic next month. You can't make this shit up. The most retarded thing I've ever seen, but hey, it comes from Bint, so of course it is. Yeah. Because despite all of this, that does not remove a lot of what VAllure has achieved, the community it fostered, and the actual generational run that it has actually achieved in the industry. Okay? Not many VTuber agencies collapse or close in the way that they did, or even have the good graces that they did. Yeah. Yep. So yeah. Nikita Bier finally. I think Bint still gets views, but I didn't want him to come back. I was wishing he didn't come back. Bro is a fucking parasite, but whatever. Oh hey, that's me. I didn't know I had 20k views. Cool. Yeah. It really does seem like it's all health issues, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it doesn't make sense for Stronny who just opened up auditions for the 3rd gen and for allegedly having like 3rd gen art come up, suddenly closing it if it wasn't serious. In April, she went, in April, she went to the ER and was told to remove any of the source Oh. Is that true? I mean, hey, I'm not in Strawny streams a lot of the time, so I wouldn't be able to verify that, but Jesus. That's pretty fucking sad. VAllure had the right mindset and a good track record. Yep, I agree. I think VAllure truly, like, you know, a lot of people do not like the fact that they are, you know, porn adjacent. But at the same time, isn't that like what VTubing is supposed to be for? A VTuber agency at least? You try a new gimmick, stick with it. You find a new strat. Like, I think Strawny had a very interesting strat. And that's why I think VAllure was working for the longest time. For a very long time even. And why they were successful. Right? Like, they especially with their resources allocation, okay? I truly do believe that it's smart. Because when you're an AV tuber like this, you don't need to spend like 10 grand on a fucking model. Okay? You don't need to spend a shit ton of money for watch-alongs, especially if the recipient of those watch-alongs don't make sense. When you do watch-alongs, when you do sponsorships, you gotta choose more intelligently. You know what I mean? Strawny has a weak heart. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. If Strawny has a weak heart, that makes a lot of sense she was here. And why she can't handle a lot of the stress, maybe. Or at least cannot handle a prolonged version, a prolonged state of stress or working. Yeah. Damn. That's fucked up. I mean, hey, we'll stick with that rat, I would like to think. Miss VAllure was there from the beginning. Yeah, I remember there were a lot of people casting doubt at VAllure. And to a certain extent, maybe, not maybe, to a certain extent, the doubt that was cast was valid. When it comes to VTuber agencies, when doubt is cast on you, that's because it's the state of the industry, it's the norm, and you should be working your way out to rid yourself of that doubt. And I think for a big case, VAllure did achieve that. They did prove a lot of people wrong. Yeah. She should have sold the company though. I mean, realistically, who can you sell it to? You know, well, think about it, right? Like, when you're a VTuber company and a lot of the, how do you want to say this? A lot of the assets and the money makers and the things that make money in that company have very unique and very easily abusable, exploitable ways to get rid of that. How is it smart for any business to buy an agency? You know? Like, for a VTuber company, right? Like, your biggest assets are your talents. So, it's so easy for a talent to just go away and have that asset be unusable. Right? Like, no smart VTuber, no smart business is gonna look at that and say, yeah, I want part of that. Which is why I questioned why that, what's that company again? Why Brave Group acquired Idol Corp. That didn't make sense to me. Right? From day one, she wanted the girls to keep their IP. That's great, right? That's great, yeah. Dian heard Sykkuno's weird inhale scything, imitated it once, and now he can't stop. No, dude, no, it's just because I'm tired. Like, I'm actually unironically tired. So, like, and I do that, like, I have a thing. I don't know if it's a lung issue thing. I'm not overweight. I'm not like, I'm not obese. I'm not like any of this. I don't have any sick health issues. But I have a thing where I'm tired. I have to take a full breath every time I talk, like that. Or else I wouldn't be able to speak properly. You know, I'm gonna pull an XQC or whatever. Look on the bright side, is it a V-Show Joe style collapse? Yeah, it's very graceful, I would like to think. Yeah, it's very, very graceful. I'm messing with you, dude? Oh, no. See, no, I'm not, that's not an offense. I didn't take it that's an offense thing. It's just that, like, people even around me notice it. Like, I have a very weird inhale rather. Or, how do I want to do this? Like, thing. Yeah. Hot take, you're not tired of drama? The quality of the drama is low. Oh, I guess. Yeah. Maybe. Okay, no. So I'm not tired of drama, but I am tired of the Luminara drama because it just looks overwhelming. Yeah. But it also depends on... You are right, though. I think it also depends on how fun the drama is. Right? I think the Sykkuno drama was definitely fun. Because Yo! Is this real? No, this is not real. Crazy, dude. Crazy. Is there a Filipino simulator? I wish. Oh, fuck. See, that's what you get for scrolling. See the Hololive music producer guy dating some talents and whatnot? What? No, I have not. I do not know that. What the fuck? More Pegasus? Hassan is considering suing more Pegasus, right? We're talking about more Pegasus, or is this like a different Pegasus? Probably a different Pegasus. Oh, it is! See, I see it. More Pegasus.
Has nothing redeemable about
him. Dude!
But the
crazy work. Crazy work. How are you even gonna sue him? It was a cross-continental shenanigans. Scroll up? Okay, I'll scroll up. Cute. So based. So based. Okay, Azahara, it's not Hololive Girls, right? It's not Hololive Girls? I hope it's not Hololive Girls. I don't want anyone getting cancelled. Rev covered it? Oh, he produced music with Hololive. I see, I see. Oh, okay. I thought Rev covered the Hololive producer thing. Never mind, never mind. Womp womp. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for today, chat. I'm actually fucking tired, yeah. I think I need to eat. I haven't eaten since yesterday. I'm in my cutting season. I need to, like, work out fucking my calories and everything. Yeah. True. That does look pretty good. Okay, I need to scroll. I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop. And we're gonna get banned. Stream is gonna get banned. Raid Rima, bro? Oh shit, Rima's streaming? I didn't know. Okay. Yeah, we'll raid Rima. We'll raid Rima. Womp womp. I guess that'll be it, chat. Yeah. I'm sorry I sped up the whole VAllure thing. It's just that I forgot and then I got tired. Yeah. Womp womp. I'll send you guys over to meet Rima. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for everything, bros. And mildly, thank you for that super chats, especially. Thank you for the who was the other guy? I forgot. Oh fuck, I forgot the other guy's name. Yeah, sorry. Womp womp. Bye bye. See ya. I'm gonna eat now.